I ain't tripping. Shit, I ain't tripping. Listen. I was starting the live. We go. I ain't tripping on, and then they send out notifications. They gonna get it when they get it. Shit, this is just one of them. It's just one of those damn lives that like I ain't have. I didn't have no real like topic for real, but this topic right here with this school shooting shit, bro, like this kept coming into my head. Like I need to talk about it because like me and my wife was talking earlier, and I was like, this the difference between us and how we shoot and them how they shoot, and this could go in so many different ways. Like one, we know our target. When we go shooting somebody, we know our target. With them, it's no particular target. It's just whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad at one person taking out on everybody. But we don't we don't just set out to go scheme. This shit don't just happen. Like this shit is something that stemmed up. Like when I got the videos, so when you see the videos of the shooting that happened in Baltimore versus the shooting that happened in Georgia, you don't understand what I'm talking about. Getting at. You know what I'm saying? Like every time something like this happens, it's like why is it always some type of scheme behind it, bro? I'm only saying this because reacted um, redacted reacted to the shooting and made a video. Shout out to redacted. He made a video, and I'm like, dang, bro, like every time with them, it's always some type of scheme behind it. Like and one person got shot because they had an altercation. Why is it always
Hmm.
some type of mass shooting when it comes down to this? It didn't be like you were saying, like we was talking about before. Schools with police, this shit don't happen. But schools without police, this shit kind of happens.
Yep. Uh, well, uh, like I always say, man, the spirit of violence is heavy on the earth at this time. Um, and what you're looking at is the byproduct of a society that says you can just do what you want to do and be who you want to be, and nobody can say anything to you because you got the right to, and this, that, and the other. You're looking at a society, you're looking at the symptoms, the fruit of a society that is completely and holistically turned their back on God, on doing what's right, on problem solving, on de escalation, on all these things. Society's turned its back on it, been turned its back. You're looking at the fruit of taking prayer out of school. Uh,
Hmm.
because again, when I was in school, even all the way up to high school, the idea of somebody coming in, shooting somebody in school over a fight, that was unheard of. Now, at the football games, basketball games, yeah, it might have been some action outside. But even in those instances, most of the time, If it was some shooting, it was just some shooting in the air. It wasn't really no casualties. So to come to a point in time, a place in time to where in my lifetime, I've seen the decay of the school go from having a moment of silence and saying the Pledge of Allegiance to now you get mad because somebody say something to you, you feel like you want to come back and shoot up the whole school. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. It's self-explanatory. Um, and so it's only going we're gonna see more of this. That's why I said last week, if you sending your child to school and you're not praying over your child, you're not teaching your child what signs to look for, because we see that the government is not gonna do it. We see that the government knew that this boy had a problem in terms of cope. They knew he had a problem. They still didn't do nothing. So that lets you know you can't depend on them to address or remedy the situation. Because in reality, this is a spiritual situation and the government can't cure that. You know,
Mm.
The FBI interviewing this boy, that's not going to fix a spiritual problem. People need to understand that we are in a time of spiritual darkness. This is why
Shout,
go ahead.
I was going to say, shouts out Naeem and Zay. They in the building.
What up, y'all? But this is why it's been 23 school shootings in 2024. It was 38 school shootings in 2023. In 2024, we've had 49 people killed or injured in school shootings. In 2023, you had 69 injured or killed in school shootings. Right now, there have been 445 U.S. mass shootings in 2024. I'm going to say that number again,
Mm.
445 U.S. mass shootings in 2024. We in a day and time where 12-year-old suffocating an 8-year-old, a 14-year-old kills his parents, a 19-year-old kills his mother, a 12-year-old shoots and kills his mother in Milwaukee, 11-year-old kills the grandfather and his mama, a 10-year-old kills his mom over a VR headset. That was in 2022.
Mm.
15-year-old shoots and kills mom in a argument. A 13-year-old stabs his mother. So again, I ain't named nobody over 16. So
Mm.
with that being said, with that being said, when your children, again, we want, if you look at demonic possession, what we commonly understand demonic possession to be is what we have seen in the movies, Hollywood, uh, levitation, people spinning their heads around, throwing up, or what have you, but not understanding that that's a Hollywood presentation. Not to say that that's not a form of demon possession, but that's a cinematic presentation of it. But when you look at Colt, the boy that did the school shooting, that's demonic possession. You look at the 15-year-old that did the shooting in Baltimore, that's a demonic possession. The 15-year-old that got on the school bus and gun jammed 3 times, that's demonic possession. 11-year-old stabbing his mother over an argument, that is demonic possession.
Mm.
Because the truth be told, a lot of parents in and of themselves have turned away from God. You don't see people taking their kids to church, and even that's a whole nother subject. But what I'm saying is most parents, because they've become younger over time, they're not interested in laying a moral foundation. So these kids growing up without a moral foundation, damn near without no foundation at all to speak of. And the foundation is TikTok. The foundation is Instagram. The foundation is Facebook.
Mm.
And, and on top of a society that has glamorized killing, this didn't just start today, but It's the glamorization of killing through the music is at an all-time high. So these 15-year-olds that grew up listening to the Chief Keefs, the Lil Reeses, the Rondo number nines, the Julio Fulios. This is they this is the lens through which they view the world. So
Mm,
that's why at 15, you already got the seed planted in your head through the music. You're gonna make somebody a pack. You gonna be you smoking on this, you smoking on this, and this is what they seen. They just acting out the music. They just acting out because again, we know that the music, based on the rituals that the artists have to go through to get to that point, we know that the music undeniably has entities attached to it. That's why when you cut on certain shit, it puts you in a certain mood because it's entities attached to the shit that we listening to. So you go in listening with a naked ass ear if you want to.
mm.
No, I'm just
Nah, for
saying
real.
you go in listening to this shit without a filter and without understanding. Hey, at the end of the day, man, this is a whole bunch of evil shit that this person talking about in the song. But this is the fruit, and it's only gonna become it's only gonna increase. You know,
Hmm.
and so that's just what it is. You know, when 12-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 19, when you got youth like that, what future do you have?
Facts.
Why everybody want to say, and again, when you got this kind of shit happening, what the fuck Kamala or Trump gonna do about that? They can't address this shit. They can't fix this.
Mm,
That's why I keep saying that shit. That's why I keep saying it every show. I'm gonna keep saying that shit. It don't matter who the fuck get in that seat. They can't
right.
fix the real. They can't fix these problems.
The funny part
So
about that,
so
the funny part about that is that she pops up when this shit happened, but the whole time motherfuckers is getting shot out here for migrants and they taking over shit. These motherfuckers ain't nowhere to be fucking found. Nigga Biden on the beach chilling some damn way after we ain't seen him since COVID.
and
And
again,
that's
these
not even
children.
this. Go ahead.
Go ahead. These children just acting out what they see the adults doing. It's us that's shooting motherfuckers for cutting us off in traffic. It's
Hmm.
us that's shooting motherfuckers for taking a parking spot at Costco and you wanted that parking spot. That's us. That's them adults doing that shit.
Hmm.
So they just emulating the behavior they just emulating the pattern that we setting before them.
Hmm.
You don't that they just emulating again. The fruit don't fall far from the tree. And most
Nah, real
trees
talk.
and most trees have been grown up and nurtured in poisoned soil. So you can't do nothing but produce poison fruit. See, this is the generation whose parents still want to do me. They still on I got to do me shit. Not I need to try to rear and really educate and tell this child what time. No, nobody's concerned about that. This is the age where instead of letting our daughter, like when I was coming up, the girls wore barrettes. They wore barrettes and ribbons and shit. Now the girls are already at the goddamn nail shop for fucking what? Because you trying to turn her. Basically, you trying to make her grown at the end of the motherfucking day. You growing her up fast, and then so now when she start behaving, or they start behaving in that fashion, now everybody want to look surprised and what's wrong and all this shit. But again, this is what we done did as parents and as adults. And then, like I say, it's gonna keep it. We only seeing the beginning. This is not finna stop no time soon. It's gonna be a whole bunch of
Hmm.
funerals. It's gonna be a whole bunch of funerals because why?
Yeah.
People still gonna keep sending their kids to school without praying over them because why? Shit, average motherfucker, you don't believe in shit no way. They got a microwave perception of God, so when they pray and don't nothing happen, oh man, fuck this shit. Well, there it is.
Hmm.
There it is. Yeah, that I mean, I'm just saying because we've been. This is the most entitled generation that's ever been. They think that God's supposed to jump when they want him to jump. This is how they feel, and if it don't jump, if he don't move, if he don't do, then now all of a sudden it ain't no God. So again, where are they gonna get the moral foundation to not be violent when they playing
Mm.
GTA all day, playing Call of Duty all day, listening to drill music all day? Mama 50 years old, still trying to motherfucking twerk.
Oh
Daddy 50
shit,
years,
that's
daddy,
Pat B.
daddy, daddy.
Mama definitely not 50. Grandmama, great grandmama might be 50. Shit.
But you
Not at
know what
this
I'm
age.
saying. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
no,
saying though.
I get you,
Daddy,
I
daddy,
get you.
still, daddy still trying to live out Tupac fantasies. Daddy still trying to chase street dreams.
Mm.
Daddy ain't got a
Still
thousand.
ride
I mean, I'm
around
just saying
listening to Young Boy. Hell yeah.
that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Still dressing like a thug, acting persona is thug. So when the police pull you over, now it's all of a sudden I ain't do nothing. Motherfucker, you fit the description. Look at your hair.
Mm.
Look at your hair. Look at how you dress. You look just like the motherfucker I arrested last night. This is facts.
Nah, for real.
This
Hey, you know what's
because
funny? You know what's funny, B? When you said fit the description. If you look at Buddy on the left, right? Buddy on the left, the Joppa Town dude. Bro, he looked like Quando what's his name? Damn, what's that boy name? What's that boy name?
Quando
Quando
Rondo,
Rondo. Yes, he looked like Quando Rondo. Like all the way down to the T, bro. Like so when y'all say fit when you say fit the description, nah, real talk. Hold up. Hold up. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. He looked like Quando Rondo. So it's like you fit the description is what B saying. Like we don't change our image. I got you, B. I just wanted to point that out because a lot of people don't understand what fit the description means. Like that's just a headshot. That's just a headshot.
because the image is manufactured, and what you do in a factory, you make replicas, you make copies. You have one original mold, and from that mold, you're gonna make a million copies. No different than what we do at GM building trucks. So this factory of no de-escalation, drill music, a society that pretty much glamorizes murder. That factory is producing product in the form of these children, these demons, because just a demon. Any a 12-year-old that shoots and kills his mama over a VR headset, that is, I mean, 10-year-old, that is a demon. Manufactured and produced by the USA, entertainment industry, gaming industry, and music industry. There go your product right there. There go your product right there. And again, like I always say, as far as black people concerned, we do the same shit that the motherfucker before us did. Whether it's Julio Fulio or whatever, Big Meech, whoever. Everybody follows the same fucking pattern. That's why when the cop walk up to the car, he already got you sized up. He already know, cause again, he done took a million of you motherfuckers to jail. So this bullshit you trying to run and he already see through all that. They already see through all that because again, they understand manufacturing and producing product. We looking at the product, we looking at the fruit. of, like I say, taking prayer out of school. When I was in school, that wasn't even a thought. Nowhere. Across the nation. It ain't just black schools. Across the nation, schools are not being shot up 20, 30, 35 years ago. They just wasn't.
Not even in my time. That wasn't even that far ago. Like I never in school ever did a damn active shooting drill. I never heard of it until I got older. When was Columbine? Because I think I was young when Columbine happened. We ain't even have an active shooter shit then.
And Columbine was like, I think 99, somewhere in there.
Okay, so yeah, we ain't have no active shooter then. Drills then. So yeah, this
And
is
and
time.
even with and even yeah, it's the times that we in, and it's only gonna get worse. That's what people need to understand. It is not gonna get any easier. It's not gonna get any better. What you motherfuckers better be doing is try to fortify and strengthen your motherfucking self for the times ahead.
Real talk.
Otherwise, you fucked, cut and dry. If you can't deal with life and deal with the shit that you got going on, shit ain't finna get no motherfucking better for nobody.
Hmm.
We just had the goddamn mass shooting in Kentucky on the highway. You think this shit finna get better? Keep thinking that. You think Kamala can fix this? Keep thinking that. You think Trump going to jail or not going to jail or becoming the president or not? You think that shit gonna get fixed that way? Keep thinking that dumb shit.
I just
All I can
say
tell, all I can tell
I
you is make sure your motherfucking insurance policy paid up, and while you're at it, grab one for your child, because you just
I
might get
just
that motherfucking phone call, and you might be one of them parents that was on the motherfucking field frantic,
hmm.
frantic. Yeah, you might be one of them. Because
And
again, that's the day and time we in, man.
nah, for real. The crazy part about that is that we at odds with China and Russia, but Russia is back in Kamala Harris. Bruh, do you know how dangerous that is? Y-
And
Yeah,
that's a whole nother show.
yeah,
That's
that's
a whole.
bruh.
I ain't finna touch on this shit because that's a whole nother show, and that take a lot of background. That's not nothing that you can just glance and touch on because again,
Word.
you're saying that people we say that, but then people don't understand. Well, what's the significance with Russia? I mean,
Right.
we talking to motherfuckers that don't even know how to spell communism, let alone define that shit.
Mm, mm, mm.
So Russia and Kamala, that shit ain't registering. That shit done went over to 90% of the motherfuckers' heads. They don't understand the connection there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got
But
and
yeah,
I got
that
a picture. I got a picture for that too. I always gotta come with a picture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just yeah. Look, when we gonna stick, let's stick to the topic. You right. Let's stick to the top. Oh, this motherfucking tripping. Let's stick to the topic. So with this school shooting shit though, yeah, I mean, I just want y'all to pay attention, right? B mentioned something in a previous live, and he said some real shit, and it's crazy that it played out right before this shit started happening. So hold on, watch this video real quick.
Stop putting that shit on. Just like grown folks, like fathers want their kids to be football players because I was in football and all that. It's a lot of daddies out here that want their kids to be gangsters too. I do about the bloggers, bro, especially in Dallas, bro, because that fucking drill scene that we got, bro, them is kids dying. Like niggas ain't even 18, getting
And this
shot
the
over
Mm-hmm.
thing.
50 times.
And this the thing. Those of us as parents, if you don't want to address it, then understand that this is who your son is got to deal with at high school, in middle school, in some cases, elementary. This motherfucker on the screen. These young
Hmm.
motherfuckers already got social media and you already caught up in likes and all this old extra shit.
Ain't
You
nobody
don't
tell you
want to
try to
address it.
jump from behind me to
Understand.
go around
Hmm.
me. What the
If
heck?
your child get hit, if one of your loved ones get hit by one of these motherfuckers shooting a baby Drake, one of the most unreliable, unaimable motherfucking
Mm.
firearms out there, just understand that your silence contributed in your loved one's death.
And stop putting that shit on. Just like grown folks, like fathers want their kids to be football players because I was in football and all that. It's a lot of daddies out here that want their kids to be gangsters too.
Real shit. And that
Again,
ain't even yeah, I mean the situation for the Town dude. That's more the situation for the boy Colt.
right.
His daddy
Jaffa
put that in the
Town,
battery.
Jaffa Town is a product of this music, period, point blank. Because
Right.
at 15 or however old he was, you ain't experienced enough life to have that kind of attitude. You ain't been alive long enough. You just started wiping your ass correctly 2 years ago. If you ain't got shit stains in your goddamn drawers right now. So at 15, you ain't lived long enough to develop that kind of hardened attitude. But at 15, what you are is open to demonic influences. You are easily influenced by the shit you see and the things you hear.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a PTSD outburst. That is a product of a manufactured reality that's been packaged as entertainment and rap and success. That's what the fuck that is.
Real talk.
Again, people killing their parents. That shit was unheard of when I was coming up. I don't give a fuck how mean your parents were. Well, nobody thinking about killing their parents. Motherfucker might have ran away from home or some shit. But the idea to kill the one that birthed you in the world, no, that was unheard of. That was unheard of.
Shit, your first response was run away. And I'm running away. Fuck that, I'm out of here. That was your first response. I don't know where this whole says I'm just off my whole family and collect insurance policies,
It's
and I'm gonna be a set
called
off in the sunset.
it's it's called demonic possession. We've been saying that shit loosely. Demon time, demon time, demon time. Well, here you are.
Hmm.
You said you called it down. You called it down. You spoke it into reality.
Hmm.
Ain't that what they say? Ain't that what they say? You can speak things into reality. Well, here
Mm-hmm.
we are. Well, here we are. So if you're
That's
not
it.
going out with armor on, then you pretty much you just a meal waiting to be devoured pretty much.
Mm.
That's just what it is because the Bible says Satan come but to steal, kill, and destroy.
Hmm.
Steal, kill, and destroy. 15-year-old shoots and kills mom in a damn dispute. That's stealing. You stole her life, you killed her, and you done destroyed your family's life because now they got to deal with both you going to prison and the loved one being in the ground.
Hmm.
Steal, kill, and destroy. And again, you don't know this shit because again, this is the age where don't nobody believe in nothing but what the fuck they feel. That's the Bible. Motherfuckers' emotions. I feel, I feel, I feel. That's the Bible that people live by. And where have these feelings got us?
Hmm.
Again, who's reading the Bible? Or any holy book for that matter. It ain't just gotta be the Bible. Who doing it? You know what you're reading? Your fucking Facebook feed, your Instagram
Comments.
feed. That's
Hell
what you
yeah.
read. That's what you read. Again, this is a day and time where people won't even set aside 5 funky, measly ass minutes to pray or just get themselves centered for the day. We're in a day and time where motherfuckers wake up, you just going and going and going. You ain't took time to pray. You ain't took time to say thank you. You ain't took time to do
Right.
shit. And thinking you got a chance of surviving in this demonic society we find ourselves in. And the flip side is this shit doesn't happen so often. Like I said, it's been 445 U.S. mass shootings in 2024. I promise you, you ain't heard about all 445 incidents on the news.
Heck no.
And what has happened is through the medium of Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, people have become desensitized. That's why it's so easy to pick up a gun and shoot a motherfucker because you are desensitized to one, the consequences and the effects. Because the news ain't gonna show you this family 3 years later
Mm.
how the mother of that boy that got killed that might have been the that might have been the incident that pushed her over into drug use or alcohol abuse. You don't see that. You don't see the ripple effect, and so you become
Right.
desensitized to these actions. I mean, you can't help but become desensitized when you just pull up somebody getting shot and just look at the shit. And this is the generation we laugh.
Mm.
We laugh at it. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny. This is where we at as a society. And again, we ain't gotta address it, but understand as you getting older, these motherfuckers is the ones that's growing up. So don't be surprised when your old ass coming out the store and a motherfucker cut you across your head and take everything you got. Just remember how you kept silent. You didn't want to judge. You didn't want to say nothing. It didn't have nothing to do. Remember all that shit.
Hmm.
Because for some reason or another, those of us that's already adults, we think we're gonna be young forever. We didn't fell victim to the Kool-Aid that Jay-Z goddamn be put out there forever young. Motherfucker, you ain't gonna never be forever young. That's our problem. We want to be forever young instead of being elders with wisdom
Mm.
and moving accordingly. Again,
Yup.
how you gonna fix a problem when we live in a society where motherfuckers don't even want to get old?
Me and
Where
Theo
being
was just talking about that. Me and Theo was like, how the young boys gonna respect the old heads if the old heads pull up to the block looking like them. You look like your homie. You trying to tell me I gotta change my shit, but you over here looking like my homeboy and shit. No respect, man.
and a lot of time got the same shiesty ass ways as your homeboy.
Real talk.
So yeah, this where we at. This where we headed. And like I say, it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna
Mm.
get worse. We gonna start seeing more and more of this shit.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, be I didn't. Dang, I didn't even put the. I don't even think I put the picture up there of that Bible scripture you sent me because that this is important. It's important that they see that shit, that Bible scripture that you
Bro,
had sent me.
we in a day and time where again they gonna have eyes but they see not. You're gonna have ears, but they hear not because their hearts are hardened. People, that's why
Mm,
motherfuckers can't change because they got hard hearts. How you gonna change when you can justify anything you do nowadays? If you
right.
on bullshit, all you gotta do is go on TikTok. You gonna find somebody that amen whatever bullshit you on. You gonna find somebody that amen it. And again, with these young people, that's we know about peer pressure and peer groups and how peers do influence life perspectives. So
Mm-hmm.
the 15-year old is a member of a peer group that says, hey, we do whatever we want to do. The 15-year old is a member of a peer group that's the most entitled generation on earth ever. The peers are not coming from, again, coming up in school, there was no such thing as fighting the teacher.
Right.
That shit didn't even come up in the minds of the students. Why? Because when we went to school, we saw the teacher as an extension of how we saw our parents. So Miss Rogers was your mama in certain aspects. She dressed like her, she talked like her. But today, your teacher got OnlyFans account and the whole strip at the goddamn club on the weekends. Your teacher today is on Tinder trying to date young underage girls.
That shit, I was like, oh dang. And then it makes it bad because yeah, I mean in sixth, seventh, and eighth, I'm like, oh, that's the worst kind of class. That's the worst kind of teacher to have. Yeah, I mean, and she a stripper. Oh heck no,
Bro,
sixth, seventh, and eighth
our
graders. Oh,
our teachers in my time, they wore dresses. They wasn't coming to class with no fucking leggings on.
right, real talk.
So again, we in a day and time where the spirit of rebellion against any kind of right, any kind of accountability, any kind of yeah, you're gonna be met with opposition.
Mhm.
Don't judge, don't judge me. Well, you don't say that shit when that white man sitting on that bench dropping that gavel. What happened to only God can judge me then?
Mm,
You don't say that shit when Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax say that you got bad motherfucking credit based on your motherfucking past judgments. Judging, assessing your credit, that's a judgment. You don't tell them only God can judge you.
mm,
But when it comes to addressing real life shit, real life issues, now it's only God can judge. Yeah, I know only God can judge you, motherfucker, because you got in your mind you're gonna do what you want to do. And that's cool. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. All I can say is pick out a casket, either for yourself or for your goddamn child. Cause
mm.
that's where we at. That's where we at, and that's where we headed. Yeah, pick out a casket around this bitch. Go get him a suit. Yeah, go on and be proactive since you ain't gonna address the shit and can't nobody judge you and can't nobody say a motherfucking thing to you. Go on and go get him a suit
Mhm.
and start casket shopping. Or
Mm.
go on and start setting up fucking commissary fund. Go on start setting that shit up now. Cause the shit gonna end one or two ways. With your ass in the ground or your ass in the cell. And then at that point it's too late to try to address it.
real talk. Now, so people like so now this is why this was so important to actually do because like I said, I didn't really have no necessary topic for this joint, but it did put, but God did put this on my heart today. I'm gonna talk about these shootings, because like B sent me something. B sent me this verse, this Bible verse, earlier. What day was that? Monday or Tuesday? What day was that you sent me that Bible verse? And I told you about the ring of fire.
I think that was maybe Tuesday. I don't.
I want to say Tuesday as well, because that's what I'm thinking it was. But putting this Bible verse up here for y'all. Now, I can't read this while I'm driving, so B, you're gonna have to take the wheel on this one.
Let me see. First of all, that's kind of small. Let me cut my tablet on, and
Okay,
so I can see it. I can't see that.
that was the Joel chapter 2, 28, 32.
All right, 1 second. Joel 28. Let me see.
No, chapter 2, 28,
Oh, okay.
30.
All
Yeah.
right. I hate this. Every time I cut this tablet off, when I cut it back on, it'd be a million videos popping up.
Word. They made sure they get them ads in there. They're like, no, you gotta watch this ad first, bro.
Okay, let me. All right, there it is. All right, this scripture says, "And afterward, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your old men will dream dreams, and your young men will see visions. Even on my servants, both men and women, I will pour out my spirit in those days. I will show wonders in the heavens and on the earth, blood and fire and billows of smoke. The sun will be turned to darkness and the moon to blood before the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. For on the Mount of Zion and in Jerusalem there will be deliverance, as the Lord has said, even among the survivors whom the Lord calls." Where you going with that?
All right. So we have a ring of fire coming up. We have in these next couple of days so many phenomena that's happening in space, quote unquote space right now. So we could be seeing, and I'm not saying the end days, but what I'm saying is we could be seeing, like you said, the increase, and it's only going to get worse. We could be seeing the beginning of what could be the end of the end days. You see what I'm
It's
saying?
it ain't
Like
it's
the
not no
new,
could be. We are seeing. We are seeing the beginning. Ain't no could. We are seeing the beginning
right?
of the end. See, we got to remove the possibility that it could be something else. It ain't nothing else
Right.
that could. No, fuck that. We are seeing the end. When your 11-year old and your 10-year old and your 15-year old and your 12-year old is killing their parents, that ain't the could. That ain't could about that shit. There's no could. There's
Hmm.
no could in that. That's what that is.
Nah, real talk. And I agree. I agree. That's why that part stood out, is sticking out so much, is because he said in that verse, it said you're gonna see wonders in the heavens. Satellite ring is ready to disappear. It's gonna be a point where we're not gonna be able to see Saturn's ring. We got a whole eclipse. Now, mind you, what's so fascinating about the eclipse in the daytime? When we had eclipses in the daytime before. What's so fascinating about that one eclipse? When we got a whole lunar eclipse ready to come out that nobody is calling out a word for, nobody is talking about making t-shirts and stuff for, none of that. We got a comet that's ready to come. So we got a comet that's ready to fly past on the 15th that we're gonna see. The verse says we're gonna see wonders in heaven. These are the signs that we need to be looking out for. Ring of fire. This is what it's supposed to look like. Ain't nobody talking about this shit though.
Right, because again, this is a, for all intents and purposes, a godless society. So all that shit about a Bible and the Quran and that, to the average person, you don't even believe in God. You done fell victim to all these bullshit ass books you call yourself reading, not understanding that these authors are Freemasons, and we know that Freemasons adhere to the Luciferian doctrine, or the worship of Lucifer, the so-called light bearer. So of course they're gonna tell you it ain't no God. Of course they're gonna reduce God down to a big bang and the creation process to a. Of course they're gonna tell you that. That's par for the course. Of course, in your anger at your own life situation, it ain't no God because you prayed and didn't nothing happen. Motherfucker, first of all, who are you that God's supposed to move?
Hmm.
Who are you? No, like real talk. Who the fuck are you? What have you given up? In the old days, in the Old Testament, they offered sacrifices before they asked God for anything. Motherfucker, what you done sacrificed? You can't even miss a motherfucking meal around this bitch. You ain't
Hmm.
gave up now. You ain't gave up now, motherfucking bad habit. And thank God you're supposed to hop up when you call. Fuck out of here with that dumb shit. Don't work that way. Yeah, cut and dry. It don't work that way. So keep on in your disbelief and non-belief. That's fine. Shit, God ain't
Hmm.
troubled by that shit. God ain't troubled by that shit, but you gonna be, because your society is mirroring the lack and presence of God.
Hmm. Right. I mean, be read the verse. Yeah, that verse when you read that to me, I had just seen that Ring of Fire stuff, and because I'm always looking up like the solar eclipses, and I'm looking up like space stuff all the time. So I found it fascinating that we Saturn is ready to lose its rings. It's ready to be a lunar eclipse. We ready to have a comet that's going to be visual to us. the Aurora Borealis is more active than ever, and you come and just out the blue. Yeah, bro. Listen to this verse right here, and then in that verse it says they're gonna make he's gonna make wonders in the heavens, bro. We on the age. We on the brink of a new world order, literally. And like we've been saying, this shit is gonna go down before it gets better. This shit got like a lot of people gotta die off first before it gets better.
A,
And this is
a lot of people gonna die off. A lot of people
yeah.
going. That's why I say go ahead and get your suit and start shopping for caskets.
Hmm.
No, like real shit. If you still on going to the club, you still on that type of time, go ahead and get your suit, get your dress, and go ahead and start picking out the casket that you want. Because again, that the energy that's on this earth, you ain't got to be doing shit. As the shooter on the highway showed
Hmm.
yesterday in Kentucky, you ain't got to be doing nothing. That's why it's important, as the old folks say, to have your goddamn house in order, i.e., your life. Have your house in order. For the Bible say, the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. Now we know how thieves in the night move. They prowling, they cry. It's not noisy, and it's all of a sudden.
Hmm.
So yeah, bro, this that's what that is. The shit that we didn't want to talk about, don't want to address. You know, people got the right and all this old extra ass shit. All these justifications that the human mind can come up with. Yeah, you looking at the fruit. You're looking at the fruit. So where is your future? Because one day we gonna be Social Security age if we get blessed to live that long. And these the young people that's gonna be running the world in the positions. Well, take that back. It's gonna be robots in position. AI gonna be in position.
Nah, real talk. Real talk. I
And
got a video for that too.
and based on what we seeing in society, that ain't such a bad idea when you got a generation of people who's so fucking stupid and ignorant and dumb to where they feel like they can glitch the bank out of some motherfucking money. Yes, up.
Hey,
It's
hey,
up.
V,
It's
that's a
up.
whole another live. Right? I want to do a live on that because buddy that you said who that what's his guy name? What's the guy name? The video you sent me. What's that guy name? Dang, what's his name, bro? He got a famous person name. It come from like a movie or some shit. Damn, what's his name, bro? Oh man, y'all gonna make me go look up this guy's name, bro. Y'all really gonna make me go look up this guy's name? That's crazy. We gotta do a video on that. We need to do a video on that. Chase on the Chase Bank people
But
because
this is the
be-
go ahead. Go ahead.
oh no because like you said, this is the society and the times that we in that people really think is possible for that. Knowing that damn all your information, all the face recognition scanners, yeah man, like
That's
and then
again in a nigga's mind. Don't none of that shit apply to him.
right.
He's just chasing the bag. He's just chasing the bag. He's just trying to get, you know, this is
Hmm.
how stupid. This is how stupid. This is how. These are your kings. This is this your king in this bitch. This your. I'm a grown ass man. That's him.
Hmm.
That's him. That's them. Okay. And you think and you you think you got some help coming? You think it's some hope? You think it's some hope? When you got a generation of motherfuckers who actually believe that, like they actually thought that that was a thing. No different than the adults that use that motherfucking PPP money. It ain't no. It's the same dumbass mentality. It's the same dumbass mentality, thinking you gonna get something for nothing.
Oh man,
It's
bro.
the
Oh
it's the
man.
same dumb ass mentality. The
And that
motherfuckers got
did.
them PPP loans, thought they was doing something slick,
Hmm.
thought they was
Bro,
doing
when you
something
say
slick.
that shit, when you say that shit, bro, that shit is like, you know what? It is better y'all motherfuckers die off like that, bro. Real talk. It is. It is. It's better. We need the dumb motherfuckers like that just to go ahead and die off, bro, to
Bro,
make
we
it
in a
better for us.
we in a day and age to where motherfuckers is leaving 2-year olds, 3-year olds, and 4-year olds at home while they go to the club,
Mm, mm, mm.
unsupervised, unsupervised.
Now they
This
was
is
supervising them on the camera, bro. What you mean? I seen that story. She said she was watching them on the live feed, bro. They was good.
again. This is the future. This is the mentality and thinking of motherfuckers out here. But are quick to tell you about argue you up and down a wall about a Bible that they ain't never even fucking read.
Mm, mm, mm.
Or tell you about how life is supposed to be and how shit's supposed to go. And bitch, you ain't lived long enough to experience life yet.
Shouts out to Smitty. Smitty came through.
What else,
Nah, for
maybe?
real. Nah, for
But yeah,
real though.
this is the generation again that this is the TikTok challenge generation. The same motherfuckers that was in Chase Bank thought it was a glitch is the same motherfuckers that participated in the milk crate challenge, the
Mm,
Tide Pod challenge,
mm.
the eyelash challenge. Look, we can just go on and on about the shit. You
Ice
got
bucket.
this is
Yeah,
the day and
bro.
time. This is the day and time where motherfuckers is so stupid and ignorant. They're going Home Depot and buy some fucking industrial silicone and pay a motherfucker to shoot that shit in their ass as if your ass gonna bring you something. Show me somebody. Let me just shut the fuck up.
Nah, go ahead,
Shut
B.
up.
You right? Show me shit.
Well,
What?
at the end of the day, at the end of all this bullshit, what you got to show for it? You went and got a BBL and still can't keep a motherfucking man.
Hmm.
Cause you ain't found yourself yet.
Hmm.
No, like real shit. You ain't found yourself yet. You so your self esteem is so low to where you'll go to Home Depot and buy some fucking industrial silicone.
Damn, bro. I wish I would have found that video on TikTok. This lady had a shack outside her her backyard, and people were just coming up to the shack, and she was just go ahead shooting them up. You know what I mean, giving them the butt injections and shit. And
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 at the
and
end of
she
the day, what have the injections? Did they make your credit score go up?
nope.
Did they help you close on a house? Did they help you find a better apartment? Did they help you get a down? Did it help you purchase a car? What has that shit done? Again, you're emulating. what you see and hear in the motherfucking music and in these bullshit ass videos.
Hmm.
Not understanding that that in and of itself is a manufactured reality. That shit ain't even real.
Hmm.
Yeah, we done got so we so far gone, motherfuckers. We tatted up from the foot to the face and wonder why you getting looked at sideways when you go in public. Look at you. Look at the image. Look at the image that you presented. As they say, you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. So if we know that that image is associated with debauchery and thuggery and that kind of shit, why are we running in droves to look just like this shit? Like I said
Hmm.
earlier, these motherfuckers get pulled over. When the cop get up to your car, he already know you looking just like the motherfucker I took to jail last week. Y'all got the same hairstyle, y'all got the same body language, and now you fuck around be listening to the same fucking music.
Hmm.
So yeah, this is where we at, bro. That's why I say I'm just gonna keep doing what I can do, to keep myself uh in alignment with what's right. Cause I ain't perfect. And truthfully, I'm not striving for perfection. I don't know if that's even attainable at this day and age with how infected everybody has become subconsciously. I ain't talking about your conscious mind. I'm talking about subconscious. I'm talking about the times where you want to pray and bullshit just pop up in your head. Yeah, that's because you've been infected. You've been infected. You're infected.
Hmm.
The times where you want to sit down and read the motherfucking Bible, if you done got to that point, and the minute you start reading two or three verses, you done got sleepy. That's because you're infected. You're infected.
You skipping? Yeah, nah, be skipping. All right. I thought he dropped out just now. I was ready to say, what the heck? All right.
I don't know what happened because I ain't moving. I ain't these shit. So I don't know
All
what
right.
that's about.
Nah, you talking too heavy, bro. You talking too heavy. As soon as you started saying these motherfuckers is infected, you know what I mean? When you trying to pray and all these thoughts coming in your head, you infected. Yeah, as soon as you said that shit, bro, that's when you start chopping up. They like, oh no, hell no, hold up, bro, hold up, slow down. They
No, that
try
but
they try
that's
to stop
but
me.
that's the reality though. You're infected.
Hmm.
And us and our feeble, finite ass minds, we think that we can get ourselves out this situation on our own. If you could get yourself out of the situation on your own, your credit score wouldn't be where it is. You wouldn't be living where you live, and 9 times out of 10, you'd be driving a better car than what you got right now. So miss me on that shit.
Hmm.
Miss me with all that bullshit. You can't fix it. You're gonna need some fucking
Hmm.
help. But the arrogance and pride of the ego won't allow a motherfucker to seek the help that they really need. And the help you need ain't no goddamn counselor who just as dysfunctional as you. That ain't the help you need.
Real talk.
But again, pride of the ego. I got it. Yeah, you ain't got a motherfucking thing. And it takes a humble spirit to admit that. But when you done lied to yourself your whole motherfucking life about you this type of dude or you this type of chick, and when reality start clashing with that lie, now you don't know what the fuck to do.
Hmm.
You don't know how to function.
Nah,
So
real
yeah, bro, I
talk,
don't
bro.
I don't know, bro. It's gonna be a bunch of people. Like I said in the Noah story, Noah didn't close the door on the ark. Noah didn't close that door. God sealed it. God sealed the
Mm-hmm.
door on the ark. So everything that wasn't in there was gonna be outside, and it didn't matter if Noah wanted to open the door for his homeboy or the woman with the kid that was screaming and beating on the side of that motherfucker. Talking about, let me in. It didn't matter if he wanted to, because God had closed that door. And where we going, the times we in, the door been closed, man. So if you're not marking yourself like the children of Israel did, so that the death angel can pass over,
Hmm.
yeah. If you're not marking yourself through righteous acts, I ain't talking about no holy roly shit. I'm talking about doing what's right. If you're not marking yourself, your character, to where again you can be separated, like I was saying last time, the book say, "Envy not your oppressor and choose none of their ways." But we envy the fuck out of white people. We have.
Hmm.
Man, I wish I could stay in the suburb. Man, I wish I had it. Man,
And
you want
chose
everything
all
them
they
motherfuckers got.
ways. Yep,
Yeah,
they chose
all of them.
all their ways.
All of them. So here we are. We just like them now.
Mm-hmm. My savages, my savages, my savages.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's where we at. So, you know, all I'm gonna keep doing is, like I say, buckling up, battening down hatches the best I can, cause I know what motherfucking time it is, and I ain't finna let a lame brain, no spiritual relationship having ass motherfucker trick me out my position and tell me
Hmm.
shit. No, you can't tell me a motherfucker. I ain't listening. I'm not even open for discussion. You can't
Mm-hmm.
tell me shit. I don't want to hear your little feeble ass mind and what you. I don't want to hear that shit. Show me something.
Mm-hmm. Nah, for real. Shit. That's why. That's why this. This is why I mean this conversation. Yeah, I mean should have been having. We should have been having this conversation instead of yeah. I mean, motherfucking uh R.I.P. Rich Homie. Yeah, I mean, and damn, why Rich Homie goes so soon, and we know, bro, we know why. We know why. Ain't not. This is what goes on when you choose. Yeah, I mean, to be in that kind of lifestyle.
And in a day and time such as this, you
You
in the
got
time
ki-
of the you in the time of the fake pills. You in the time of the tainted drugs. Again, like we was talking the other day. Popping pills ain't nothing new. Gucci Man with that Is You Rolling song. So
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers been popping pills, but it's mighty funny how motherfuckers popping pills then and they wasn't foaming at the mouth.
Hmm.
They wasn't they wasn't, all this having seizures and shit. You're dealing
Called
with
it
bad
packing
drugs.
pills. You heard what my
You're dealing
man
with bad
Gucci said?
yeah, you're dealing with bad drugs, tainted drugs, drugs that are being manufactured by people with the intent to kill as many as they can.
Fuck that, bro. We got this shit called Galaxy Gas, bro. That these fucking kids is, and that's fucking whipping cream, bro. Like they done found a way to huff whipping cream and make it popular, nigga. They been yo for FYI, huffing whipping cream is not fucking new. Niggas been going in there, grabbing the whipping cream, holding the button, and sucking the air out that motherfucker and getting high on the shit. We've been doing that. That shit been in the market for years, and we've been getting that motherfucker out in the market and huffing on that shit. Now, this is the fucked up part. Is because now it's a big thing to where as though rappers is doing it, popular people are doing it, and it got flavors and it's got a colorful can, so it makes it all appealing and yeah. Like that shit ain't nothing new. Motherfuckers been told that motherfucking retarded people stop. Yo, don't sniff glue in school, bro. We been telling y'all niggas that. Don't sniff glue. Don't sniff permanent markers. Yeah, I mean, don't sniff paint cans. bro, we been telling motherfuckers to do that. So I don't understand when a motherfucker die on some galaxy gas. How was that? Oh, dang, that's fucked up. It was too soon. No, fuck that. We been knowing that shit was gonna happen. We told them motherfuckers that at school. When we seen that little motherfucker slipping permanent markers, we told that nigga stop doing that shit.
It's unfortunate that Rich Homie went out like that, but he is a sign for every other motherfucker popping pills. You gonna be next. Ain't no could be. You gonna be next. Just keep playing with these motherfucking
Hmm.
poisonous ass drugs out here,
Kodak
and they
Black,
gonna
go
be
ahead, go
and
ahead,
they
keep
gonna
on being
RIP.
like Kodak.
They gonna be RIP in your ass.
Hmm.
Only difference is your no name ass ain't gonna get no videos on YouTube. You're not gonna be
Hmm.
content. You just gonna be another dead motherfucker out here.
Hmm. Real talk. Let's get into this redacted video so we can get on these damn shooters. Let me which one is it? I'm still on my phone. No, that's not it.
So, based on our investigations, these threats
All
found
right,
in
that's it. All right. All right, let's. Where you at? I just had you. Oh, here we go. Shouts out to Redacted too. Let me get this picture off of here. My bad.
troubling inconsistencies with the official story that is coming out of the school shooting at Appalachian High School in Georgia. Now, the official story is that a single person, a 14-year-old student, Colt Gray, shot and killed 4 people and injured 9 others, allegedly. Allegedly, this is the official story. Of course, he will appear in court tomorrow. He is now in custody. But apparently, the neighbors never saw this kid before, didn't even know who he was, except for the morning of the shooting. He came out of nowhere.
First, the latest on the suspect. Within the last few hours, we received the first picture of 14-year-old Colt Gray. This is a yearbook photo that a parent shared with 11 Alive, picture taken 2 years ago when he was in middle school. Gray was booked overnight facing murder charges, and he will be tried as an adult. 11 Alive's Ariana Manise joining us now with what we know about his first court appearance. Ariana.
Cheryl, he'll make his first court appearance tomorrow morning at the Borough County Courthouse. Already investigators are combing through evidence in connection to Colt Gray. Now, 11 Alive, we went to his home yesterday, which is about 6 miles away from Appalachian High School, where we saw ATF investigators. They spent hours going in and out of his home. Now, we spoke to a neighbor who we saw him waiting for the bus the first time.
Interesting. First time. Didn't know who this person was. Where have we heard this before? No one knows who this person is? Like this eagle.
So this kid been living in the neighborhood all this long time, and nobody know who this kid is. He just popped up out of nowhere, huh?
That's normally how MK Ultra or Manchurian candidates do.
Eagle-eyed neighbor. So this eagle-eyed neighbor who like notices everything reminds me of my grandmother, who used to sit in her rocking chair and look out the window in Pennsylvania, and she knew everything. She knew every detail about the comings and goings of all the children in the neighborhood. This kid wasn't at school today. He was homesick. She knew everything. There's a guy across the street that used to mow the lawn with his shirt off. She called him Tarzan. So my grandmother used to say Tarzan.
See, that's the neighborhood I grew up in. Neighborhood I grew up in, I couldn't go outside do no nut shit without motherfucker being like, boy, wait till your mother get home, bruh. Yo, hey, boy, don't come around here. I know your mother, boy. You know what? I'm gonna call her.
because
I
that was a society that believed that the children were the future, like Whitney Houston had sang about.
mm,
And so they understood that it was going to take the entire neighborhood to make sure that the children stayed on the quote unquote right path. Not so much today. What we got today is parents go to school in fucking pajamas and bonnets, and you ready to fight the goddamn teacher because your badass child out of control.
mm.
Your fucking demon ass seed, this motherfucking demon you done pushed out your ass is out of control. And now you want to, instead of addressing the issue, you want to take your ratchet ass up here looking a hot ass motherfucking mess, thinking somebody's supposed to respect you. Don't be talking to my child like that, motherfucker. That's a demon.
Hmm.
That's a goddamn demon. Shit. Fuck.
Real talk. Hey, real talk. I done seen it.
So again, even if you did have that type of neighbor, nowadays, should I say something? Because I might get met with, bitch, I know he wasn't at school. Mind your motherfucking business.
Hostility like a mother.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
day and time that we living in. No accountability on shit. Nothing. But your job damn sure gonna hold your motherfucking ass accountable. Don't perform up to standard and watch how they handle you. Watch how they judge you. Watch how the fuck they gonna judge you. Well, I say this hypocrisy that black people living up under. Yeah, it's coming. We here now. We finna reap the harvest of all this shit. All these hypocritical ass attitudes and positions that we take in life. We are finna reap the harvest of that shit.
Hey, Theo, right. They call themselves demons, so they should be honored, but we call them demons.
Yeah, this is where we at. So again, you can't have that kind of grandmama that redacted is talking about in the black community no more. Because again, if I do see something, I have to question, well, shit, should I say something? Because I don't know how the parent gonna respond. Because like I said, that reaction, that hypothetical reaction, bitch, I know he ain't go to school. Mind your mother. Why you in my motherfucking business? That's a real possibility today.
Mm-hmm.
When all the while you was
Examples
just
out in
trying to do what you
Amazon
felt was right.
My fault.
Now you good.
Nah, for real. Like, and mm, that was my whole thing. So it was this fight at my kid's school, right? And it was other parents out there, and they was just standing around, and I'm the only one like acting to what I'm saying because I see it's about to be some dumb stuff happening. So as I acted to it, boom. So I stopped the people. I stopped the people from doing whatever. The mother come up, bro, before she even got a chance to hear what was happening, bro. She straight leaning on the staff, bro. And I'm like, dang, leaning on the staff to the point that I was like, nah, I gotta say something now. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause at first I wasn't gonna say nothing, you know what I'm saying? But she was blaming everybody except for who needed to be blamed at that time. And her child was actually in the wrong, and it was crazy. And she ain't even like she ain't get a chance to for the people to even say what was going on. He just straight jumped on the people back and shit. I'm like, dang, bro.
Again, when your parents are like this, it's not hard to conclude how the children gonna be.
That's true. That's true, bro. That's true. Yeah, I know she like the I know the daughter was like kind of looking at me like, dang, bro, why you say something? But I'm like, bro, cause I got to, bro. You was wrong. Like all in all,
Bro,
you was wrong. So I
we in a
gotta make
day,
it known.
we in a day and time where parents don't even teach their children not to run the fights. See, I came up, my mama used to tell me that, boy, you see a fight, don't you run no goddamn fight.
Mm-hmm.
Parents don't teach that they running right with the kids trying to get some motherfucking likes and views. Cause again, everybody is worshiping at the altar of self.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get this so I can put this on my feed and I can get, yeah. Just basic shit. Don't run the fights. Just basic shit. If you see some shit about to crank up, you need to be backing up, getting somewhere. What we doing? We pulling phones out. Like this shit is some kind of magic wand or something.
Like that bullet
We
won't
pulling
hit you.
phones out. We pulling phones out. See a motherfucker get killed and be the main motherfucker talking about that's messed up, and you ain't do a motherfucker. You wanted it to happen. That's why you pulled your bitch ass phone out to record it. Stop the cap, as y'all say.
Mm-hmm.
Stop the motherfucking cap. You wanted a motherfucker to get shot. That's why you was recording. You wanted a motherfucker to get ran over. You wanted a motherfucker to get jumped. That's why you was recording. You wasn't recording to turn the shit into the authorities, motherfucker.
Hmm. When they
Not like
call
real
away,
shit.
no, when they call away, the same time it took you to pull out your phone and start recording, the same time you could have just called.
Could have just called or could have been pulling your child like, what the fuck is you doing?
Hmm.
How many people have got shot by a fight that didn't have nothing to do with the goddamn fight? How many more times we gonna have to keep going through this dumbass shit? But again, when your heart is hard, you can never see the error of your fucking ways. And again, black folk, we justify every type of bullshit under the sun. If it's bullshit, we got a justification for it. Guaranteed. Ayo is the only motherfucker I seen that addressed that rich homie Quan shit from the perspective of, hey man, you motherfuckers better get your shit together. And this is what happened to me when I was out there. He the only one. He is the only one. I ain't heard now motherfuckers say, hey man, we need to stop doing drugs. That's the sign in Rich Homie Quan. Ain't nobody saying that shit. Everybody,
Because
hey, yeah, he gone, and this one gonna hurt. How many? I'm so sick of niggas saying that bitch ass shit. This one gonna hurt, bitch. You been saying that shit since Tupac, and ain't changed the motherfucking thing about yourself.
what's good, heavy lefty? Nah, see, the thing is, B, it goes deeper than that, bro. See, the problem is the reason why Ayo can speak on it from that perspective is because Ayo actually been in that perspective. You
I
know, these
understand that. I'm
motherfuckers
saying
ain't.
he's the only one.
Yeah, no, but reason why you getting that because these motherfuckers can't speak on it, so they don't need to be speaking on it. Period. Because if they ain't never popped a pill or had it or been like way high beyond their mind type shit, like you know what I'm saying, like they ain't been deep in them waters like that, they don't need to speak on it. See, and we gotta stop glorifying these motherfuckers who speak on that shit like that and giving them these platforms to speak because they don't know shit what they talking about. That'd
I
be the
get, I get,
that'd be the messed
I
up.
get that. I get that. But shit, I ain't never smoked crack, but I can goddamn it speak on why you shouldn't smoke that shit because I done seen the effects. See,
Yeah.
you don't have to be a motherfucker popping pills to be like, say, man, do y'all see what the fuck going on?
Mm-hmm.
See again, that's a byproduct of this keep it real shit. What the fuck is keeping it real?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to necessarily. I don't have to be a drunk driver to tell a motherfucker, hey, you shouldn't drive drunk. I don't need to have a DWI to be able to say, man, driving drunk or driving while intoxicated is not good for you or for the society or for the people on the road. I don't have to have a DWI to do that.
No, that's true. No, you right. You right. I ain't. Yeah, I mean, I, I kinda didn't put no depth on what I was saying on that part. So yeah, I definitely get what you saying. Like you don't necessarily. It's just right, knowing right and knowing wrong. But in this time, like we see we see that when we speak on nothing but wrong, we get positive for it. You see what I'm saying? And it's like they are part of the issue. Like I didn't the guy that you sent me, bro, with that did the video on the Galaxy gas. He's the only other person besides Ayo I heard speak like that, and I know he probably never really did know. I'm pretty sure he never even smoked before. So yeah, I mean, just hearing him talk like that and saying what he was saying, how people need to stop messing with drugs and all that stuff. Yeah, I get you, but we don't push that guy out. We push motherfucking the people that give the fake RIPs out and then give an interview to a nigga that's gonna say, yeah, bro, you want a perk, bro? I mean, I'm ready to pop this perk. It's cool. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Pop perk so we can do this interview. That's the niggas we pushing. That's the ones we need to get up out of here.
They gonna get themselves up out of here. Again, because it's a sickle that's on the earth. The death sickle is on the earth. You can't see? Again, 445 U.S. mass shootings thus far in 2024
Hmm.
in the United States. This ain't fucking Afghanistan. This ain't Kuwait. This ain't fucking Ukraine. We're talking in these grand old United States. There have been 445 U.S. mass shootings, 23 school shootings. So
Now,
again, in the court, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let you finish. In court, silence is agreement. I'm gonna say that again. In court, silence is agreement. So everybody keeping silent. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, from a legal standpoint, that means you're in agreement. And look at Google that shit. Silence is agreement in law. So our silence, refusal to speak on shit, refusal to say something. And I ain't even talking about, I'm talking about to self. I'm talking about on self aspect. Your silence, yeah, you in agreement. You in
hmm.
agreement.
About the bloggers, bro, especially in Dallas, bro, because that fucking drill scene that we got, bro, them is kids dying. Like niggas ain't even 18, getting
And this
shot
the
over
Hmm.
thing.
50 times.
And this the thing. Those of us as parents, if you don't want to address it, then understand that this is who your son is got to deal with at high school, in middle school, in some cases elementary. This motherfucker on the screen. These young
Hmm.
motherfuckers already got social media and you already caught up in likes and all this old extra shit. You don't want to address it. Understand.
Mhm.
If your child get hit, if one of your loved ones get hit by one of these motherfuckers shooting a baby Drake, one of the most unreliable, unaimable motherfucking
Mm.
firearms out there, just understand that your silence contributed in your loved one's death.
And stop putting that shit on. Just like grown folks, like fathers want their kids to be football players because I was in football and all that. It's a lot of daddies out here that want their kids to be gangsters too.
Man, Let's get back to redacted. Mm.
Thing. Just like this eagle-eyed neighbor, and stop me if you've heard this before, the FBI knew about this kid over a year ago and they were watching him. Thanks to Into Thin Air for posting this eagle-eyed neighbor watch.
Here at the home where he lived with his father and two younger siblings. This house right here along Harrison Mill Road is only about 6 miles from Appalachia High School. Now, until today, the neighbor directly across the street never even knew a teenager lived at this home, only seen his two younger siblings around, but never Colt Gray until this morning.
He had on jeans, a dark or black zip-up hoodie with the hood up, and a black backpack. I don't know. I just felt odd. So hours later, this starts unfolding, and then my grandson sends me a picture that's one of the students at Appalachia snapped of the shooter when he had his gun in his hand. And he said, Gigi, is this who you saw? And that was the boy.
That's just hours ago. The FBI confirming Colt Gray was flagged by their National Threat Operations Center last year, accused of making online threats tied to shooting up.
This nigga said, he also said last year. He said last year. Nobody did nothing, huh? Hold up. I gotta run that back. I gotta run that back a little bit. Hold up.
Who you saw, and that was the boy.
That's just hours ago. The FBI confirming Colt Gray was flagged by their National Threat Operations Center last year, accused.
Boy. If somebody got somebody our complexion got a call and said anything about anything, bro, they come and kick in the door. They coming to see what's going on immediately.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. It's a young man that stayed in these apartments that I'm in right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I guess he had some kind of assault charge, aggravated assault charge. I don't know what it was, but when the police pulled up, they pulled up and had the whole complex surrounded. Do you hear what I'm saying? It means
Yes, sir.
it was about 8, 9 that rushed the resident. They didn't, but the lady that stayed there was outside, so she kept them from going inside. But my point is, they came in force. So why this dude could be allegedly watched? I'm kind of watching. I don't know, bro. That's why I really ain't touched that aspect, because I just don't. I don't buy that shit. I don't buy it. Because when they know some shit, the way they respond is different. When they know some shit. So all this shit that you were watching, and I don't. Okay, whatever.
So since when motherfucking kids start getting monitored?
On top of that, see, you monitor assets,
right?
And those that know, you monitor assets. You don't monitor non-assets.
Look what Theo said. You see what Theo said? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had to zoom it in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see it. I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah, for real, Theo. you ain't lying, don't. Come on now, you going down either way. So yeah, you might as well just go ahead and play game. Yeah, man, shit.
And another thing too, who buys a 14? Again, that's why I ain't really been on that rabbit hole, because it's obvious to me. First of all, the name Colt, Colt. I ain't met a white boy named Colt, and I've been around a few in my time. Never ran across one named Colt though.
Mm-hmm.
And consequently, Colt is the same alleged manufacturer of the AR that he had.
Hmm. Right.
But
I mean,
people so lame brained. Again, this is the age of motherfuckers eating Tide Pods and doing milk crate challenges, and you know they get their whole world view from some half baked shit they done found on TikTok or Instagram.
don't get me started on TikTok, bro.
And I'm just saying, this is where we at. This is where people getting their information. You got motherfuckers on TikTok coming with these bullshit ass remedies, and man, let me just shut up. Try to
that's
just
what
no, I'm,
I'm
I'm trying to
saying.
keep it. I'm trying to keep it. You know what I'm saying, on a level,
Hmm.
because at this point, this shit is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and shit, it's just what it is, man.
Right.
It is what it is.
Nah, you right though. Like, see, I brought this up to you. Yeah, I mean, because I found it odd that redacted was talking about, and I keep and if you just go back, if you just rewind back to the so called Trump assassination, you know what I'm saying? Attempted assassination. You know what I'm saying? Another person supposedly on the watch list. So how many motherfuckers y'all be watching this shit? How many motherfuckers on the watch list that y'all not doing nothing about until after they do something?
Right, but then you want to go arrest Kodak Black and violate his goddamn probation because y'all saw him on live with guns. He didn't even have a gun. It was motherfuckers in the background with guns. Y'all went and got him. So what's up on the watching? Yeah, obviously some selective watching going on.
Hmm.
Obviously,
Mm-hmm. Let's finish. Let's finish with this. It's crazy.
Accused of making online threats tied to shooting up a high school. The FBI says the Jackson County Sheriff's Office tracked those threats down to Colt Gray. They went to his home, spoke to his father and to Colt as well. Now, his father told them these were his hunting guns and that Colt never had unsupervised access to these guns. Colt also denying making those threats online.
Oh. So the neighbor didn't know anything, didn't see this person before, never seen this individual before. That's certainly curious. Where have we heard this before? So the FBI knew about this kid a year ago. Here's the FBI's press release. In May 2023, the FBI's National Threat Operations Center received several anonymous tips about online threats to commit a school shooting in an unidentified location and time. The online threats contained photographs of guns. Within 24 hours, the FBI determined the online post originated in Georgia. And then they went out to his house. They went to the possible subject's house, interviewed him, talked to the father, knew that he had hunting guns in the house. Okay.
What kind of interview is this? Like, what kind of questions was being asked? And I say cat. I say this kid probably knew how to get in there. I mean, he probably yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. It was a lot of unsupervised shit going on with that kid. I'm gonna say that. I got you because one, this is a mysterious kid. Where the fuck he been at? Nobody never seen him. They seen two other kids there, but they never ever seen him. That's impossible.
I'm trying to figure out at this point. with as many school shootings that have happened since Columbine, why the fuck every school ain't got metal detectors in them? Because in Dunbar High School in Fort Worth, Texas, it's a whole fucking police substation with metal detectors at the goddamn door. So I'm confused. I'm confused as fuck as to
Same.
why it ain't metal detectors in the schools, period. Why the fuck the parents ain't went to the state legislature and demanded that a budget be appropriated to where metal detectors are placed in schools? That's where I'm at with it. We done had Uvalde school shooting. You done had Columbine. You done had uh, the other school shooting. You done had all these school shootings since 2000, and still no metal detectors. But you got time. But you got money to criminalize black high schools. You got money to place police in the school, creating an environment of intimidation. You got money for that, but all of a sudden, these so-called so concerned parents, you so concerned about the children's safety, and ain't now motherfucker demanding that metal detectors be placed in these schools. Make that shit make sense.
It's not going to, bro. You know, it's the image of us just being, hyper predators and super criminals and all this shit. But
Right, and they move on that information, right? They move on it.
mhm,
Which is
mhm.
again
But
metal
you got
detectors
pure,
at the high school I went to.
you got 100% pure evidence of this shit always happens in some weird ass white neighborhood county that I mean nobody's gonna expect to get shot up and
Right,
shit.
right, because in the hood, it's already laws at the school ready to kill you or take you to jail. You pick your poison.
Shit, they treat the kids like criminals in there. They slam the kids around and all that shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they treat
They
them like
already there.
criminals. Yeah.
So it's not gonna be no mass shooting at no black high school. Cause it's already 3, 4 police crews is already up here. They already up there.
I mean, shit, it ain't far fetched. I mean, look, bro, if I got you right here, bro, you already. That means you already a possible threat, and I mean I got evidence to take you to put you, away. So I might as well just use you for what I need you to use you for. Shit. And then we never know this motherfucker might dye his head again and then come up missing. They say locked him up for XYZ amount of time. The whole time he in witness protection some damn way. We don't know. We don't know what they gonna do.
That's a question. You know what I'm saying? And nobody asking. Why aren't there metal detectors in these schools?
Hmm.
Like Pac said, you got money for wars but can't feed the poor. You got money to watch a motherfucker, but you ain't got money to put detectives in the school. You ain't got money to move on the information, but this
Hmm.
same motherfucking agency that allegedly was watching him, watching a nigga social media, and lock him up for flashing guns on social media.
Mm-hmm.
This same goddamn agency
Ain't say he was gonna kill nobody.
ain't even making no goddamn threats. He may just be on the motherfucking camera doing dumb shit, dancing to some music, and they ready to come get him. I'm talking about SWAT truck style.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, no, open the door if you want to.
See what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But all of a sudden, y'all was watching this motherfucker for a year, allegedly, and nothing.
Hmm.
Problem, reaction, solution. The big picture is they want to disarm the American populace. And what better way, i.e., Kamala showing up on the scene, what better way to get people behind the idea of guns are bad than to go to where children have been murdered and make a speech about the need for gun control?
Hmm. Remember, I said in the video, I said in the video, if there's nothing wrong with gun control, if we all come to a conclusion on what we want the guns controls to be, you know what I'm saying? But we not coming together saying like, look, we need this, and this. We're just saying, oh, we need it. Please give it to us. Please get all right. So we're just gonna give y'all anything we feel deemed. Whatever we feel like is needed at that time, we just gonna give y'all. Instead of us really like sitting down thinking about what we need and what we don't need, what we want and what we don't want. It all comes to a point where we gonna have to use our voice in one single voice for one single voice. Your shit ain't gonna get heard if all of us just sitting back yelling and stuff like, "Yo, I want this. Yo, I want this. No, I want this. No." Like nobody's getting heard.
Again, how can you have gun control when the system benefits from songs like "Who I Smoke"?
Hmm.
We getting a nigga up out of here, the ones that get killed, and if we catch them, we getting your ass up out of here too by throwing your ass under the penitentiary. So we don't want gun control. We want you niggas to keep killing, to keep drilling, to keep doing this bullshit because you're killing two birds with one motherfucking stone. Do you know on that fucking Chase Bank shit? Do you know them stupid? Some I seen one stupid ass nigga. This nigga was singing the hook to this bitch. He was singing the hook to this motherfucker after he had again pretty much bank frauded himself, check frauded his goddamn self. Stupid ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, like for real, I seen the
No,
shit the nigga was talking
you
about.
can't
That
feel
nigga was talking
sorry
about.
for it. You can't
The
feel
nigga was
sorry.
talking about. I need you and I miss you with the money. I shit feel sorry. I ain't got no motherfucking sympathy on shit. Feeling sorry don't change the motherfucking thing. I learned that in the penitentiary. You feel sorry all motherfucking day long. You still gonna do them motherfucking years. I don't know all that feel sorry ass shit. I don't feel sorry on shit. Cause life is real and I'm grown.
Mhm.
Life is hard. I understand that. Feeling sorry ain't changed a motherfucking thing.
Change
Like my mom,
motherfucking
like
thing.
my mama used to tell me all the time, boy, you can cry big crocodile tears all you want to. That don't change shit.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to that feeling shit. People need to understand how you feel about shit ain't gonna change a motherfucking thing. That don't change a bitch ass thing. If anything, it make the situation worse. Cause your feelings amplify situations. And again, this is the day and time where people's emotions are the fucking Bible that they live by.
Mm-hmm. Real talk.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, this is it's just where we at, man. It's just where we at. And again, what motherfuckers need to do is make sure that your child ain't gonna kill your ass because you said no or because you told them they couldn't do X, Y, and Z.
Hmm.
That's what motherfuckers need to be at. Making sure that you ain't got a demon in your motherfucking house. Making sure you ain't feeding the Grim Reaper. Yeah, that's where motherfuckers need to be at. Cause on the collective, it's over. It's just shit is over with, bro. It's over with. When you got red dress events, where the so-called fathers, the kings, the black kings. I don't care about the other races that was out there. I'm talking about us. When you got the black kings, we was kings and queens. When you got them motherfuckers out there with red dresses on, it's up.
Man,
It's up.
yeah. I
And
told
again, go ahead.
I said I told I think it was Theo. I told Theo like, bro, you should have seen how many dudes was out there when Nicki Minaj came out. And he like, yo, were they with people? I'm like, bro, like some might have had their girl with them or whatever, but a lot of the dudes was by themselves for real, bro. And you should have seen how they was dressed, bro. Like I see the dude with a black fishnet shirt on, bro. I said, "Oh hell no, bro! What the heck is going on?" Like this can't be our time, bro. But it is. It's sad to say, bro. Like our men are when they said, see, it was this thing like years back. Like they trying to demas- demasculate us, or am I saying that right?
Emasculate. It's emasculate.
Emasculate. All right, they trying to emasculate us, bro, and they making us soft. And as time progressed, I was looking and I was watching. I gradually seen like the purse come into play. Then I gradually seen like the different kind of clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like the real tight shit, like damn near spandex type pants and shit. Like I seen that come into play, and it's like, bro, as time goes on, bro, they are really they are really pushing this thing on us, bro. That no men should be actually men of tradition no more. How we used to have men of tradition. You fall, you scrape your knee, you get back up. There ain't none of that no more. Now it's I don't know what happens.
It's not so much that they pushing it. It's more so we are accepting. Because again, ain't nobody putting no gun to nine motherfucker head to go get no purse. And again, we justify every motherfucking thing. So at the end of the day, ain't nobody putting no gun to our head and told us to do this shit. We the ones said it was okay. Influenced by women who like punks.
Mm.
Yeah. Your woman, she love punks. She love male homosexuals. So of course she gonna tell you that purse is sexy on you. Stupid ass man.
Bro, you right, cause is bro, motherfuckers got songs that I'm a bad bitch and motherfuckers to tell they girl like yeah, like I'm a bad bitch. Like look at that, like you compare yourself to your girl. It's like, bro, when men start doing this, bro, like what is wrong with y'all? Like no man should ever go to their girl and say to their girl, yeah, if I was a woman, I'd be a bad bitch. Like if I was in your
Why are you
shoes,
even thinking about that?
like,
Why would you
bro,
even be thinking? Why
that's
are you even
why
on that frequency as a man?
real
Talking about
talk.
if you was a woman. And again, ain't nothing new under the sun because Prince had a song, If I Was Your Girlfriend. So that's nothing new. That ain't nothing new under the sun. But I'm saying we justify all this bullshit because a lot of us are surrounded by women that love motherfucking homosexuality, especially in men. So now she ain't gonna have no problem with you having a motherfucking purse. Call that shit what you want to. It's a purse. A purse is a purse is a motherfucking purse. I don't give a fuck what nobody fucking talking about. A purse is a purse is a motherfucking purse. It's a reason that they made wallets and purses.
Mhm.
Wallets were for men. But again, when you live in a society that tell you do what you like and you doing you and nobody can tell you and you're express all of this shit that they be talking about, all of it come back to some anti-man shit. And how can you fault a generation that ain't never seen men work with their goddamn hands? You ain't never seen a motherfucker come home with a hard hat and boots and shit. You ain't seen that. Only men you seen has been vicariously through the music and through the motherfucking lens of sports.
Bruh.
And so again, in the sports arena, these motherfucking basketball players went from wearing business suits looking professional to wearing whole motherfucking skirts
Yeah,
to the game
yeah. Like that's wild.
and be the main motherfuckers hollering about they grown men. And you gonna respect me as a man. Be the main motherfuckers. No, like for real. We be the main motherfuckers hollering that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's why you can have thousands of black men out here in Louisiana with motherfucking red dresses on talking about they showing support. Nigga, if you can't show your support some other kind of way, you got a fucking problem. I'm just showing my support. No, nigga, what you showing is you got them tendencies. Yeah, a bunch of man, let me just
Nah, go nah, B. This talks that we need to have, bro, because this ain't having these conversations, bro. Not having these conversations, bro. Like we wonder why the young folks is working off emotion. We wondering why, yeah, I mean, the young dudes is crashing out at the rate that they're crashing out. You see what I'm saying? They don't under these people don't understand. And the bad part, and I always say this, bro. When they took the band out the household, bro, that was the downfall of everything. That was the downfall. And we ain't recovered from that since, bro. We still have mothers and grandmothers that think like, oh, I'm good without a man, or I don't need a man for nothing. Like, I'm just gonna run game on a man. I'm gonna teach my daughters how to run game on a man. And it's like this is the reason why we having this, bro. And then the sons is being raised, you know, they not really seeing, like you said, they're not really seeing no man or hearing no man actually talk about no real shit. You see what I'm saying? We
yeah.
try, we trying to put these niggas on fucking real nigga time and crash out time, so they not really hearing no real shit. Like this is what we need. We need this. We need to keep talking like this. Fuck that. Because if not, bro, like they ain't gonna get it nowhere else. They ain't gonna get it nowhere else. And
And
it's sad.
other communities carry purses. They fuck around. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the image that's projected to the
Mm-hmm.
word to the that's not the image that's projected. You don't see the white stars advocating purse carrying. And again, motherfucker do what you want to. But again, I'm old school. And where I'm from, the era I'm in, and I'd much rather be of that era than this bullshit ass era that we find today that's justifying any and every motherfucking thing. I don't want to be a part of this shit. Like real talk, I don't want to be up with the motherfucking time. What times?
Hmm.
Punk times? The punk times? The soft times? The times where motherfuckers can't even change the tire? No, miss me with that. I don't want to be a part of this shit.
I was ready to say that, bro. Bro, it's dudes out here that I see, bro. Girls be pumping gas and they in the car, bro. The dudes in the car, and it's like that's amazing. That's amazing.
Now it's just par for the course again, because you male in the respect that you have the paraphernalia that make you a male. But you ain't man nowhere, not even in your mind. Only time you man is when that bitch get to getting on your ass, and now you want to assert your I'm a grown man, but you ain't did shit like a motherfucking man. You ain't even carrying yourself like one. And she know that. That's why she hit your ass over top of the head every time she get mad. Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to be a part of the in crowd of times of today. Fuck that shit. Where I'm from, men carry wallets. Don't carry no motherfucking purse. Period. But again, everybody, we gonna justify that shit. But girl, you know that when I do it, shut the fuck up. The image that you're projecting is that of a purse carrying ass man. Period. And again, the women clap this shit up. It's the women that call grown ass motherfucking biological men, girl, she crazy. Let me go talk to my girlfriend. This a whole motherfucking rusty foot ass punk. But it's the women that ain't man this shit. They ain't man this shit.
Nah, real talk. Real
That's
talk.
another. They ain't man the shit like they ain't man the sagging.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's sexy. They ain't man all this negative motherfucking bullshit that show you the power of the female. Because again, she is the first teacher, whether you like that shit or not.
Real talk. Real talk. Nah, real talk. And that's another thing me and Theo was talking about too. Like because these because they don't interact with females, they don't know how to interact with females. So that's why they get the crash out. And it's See, all that stuff is taught to you by your father or some type of male, like your uncle or something like that, older cousin. You know what I mean? Like it was always some type of male, bro. And this right here, unfortunate that kids have to die at school. Excuse me, kids have to die at school. But this is the
Right.
product of not having a solid male figure, whether it's white or whether it's black, whether it's the dude from Atlanta, whether it's the dude from Chopper Town. You see what I'm saying? Like just some type of positive, because one, there was no way your father was letting you come in the house with any type of guns or drugs in his house, and he not on that time.
Facts.
And even if he was on that time, he knows the depth. He knows how detrimental it is for you to come in the house with guns and drugs. So he's not going to allow that because he know what type of time that's going to bring to him.
Facts again.
So being a
Even in the
solid,
movie, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Even in the movie Friday, who was telling Craig to knuckle up? It wasn't his fucking mama.
Mm-hmm.
Who was telling Craig, you fight, you live to see another day? Who told him that? His goddamn father. So even though that was a comedy and all that shit, it was still Jews being dropped. But we missed that because we was too busy still laughing at Big Worm and laughing at Debo and laughing at Chris Tucker.
Smoky.
Yeah, we too busy laughing at that. We missed the real Jew being dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Called him son. Yeah, you ain't gonna get that from mama. Why? Because again, mama is the motherfucker going to the school fighting on teachers. Not daddy, because daddy going straight to motherfucking jail. He try that shit.
Oh shit, boy. And
Yeah, he try that shit. He try that shit. He going straight to jail. It's mama with that emotional bullshit, passing that shit on to these motherfucking boys. And so now we got the fruit. We reaping the harvest.
Mm-hmm. Two different upbringings. Same common problem. Two different upbringings, same common problem. We got one where we can see his father was probably training them for some shit. Or if he wasn't training them for some shit, he was actually saying some shit around the boy that made the boy feel like this, that he had to go do some shit like that. Because he didn't, I'm pretty sure he ain't just think of that shit out the blue. I'm pretty sure his father was like, yeah, man, I'm finna go shoot some shit up. There you go, man. They're gonna keep pushing me until I shoot the fucking gas station up. Keep hearing that shit, yeah, man. Next thing you know, you
Bro,
got your son talking about he want to do that shit. Now you got another boy. I don't know. I don't know where his father at, but I'm gonna assume that his father not there. Or if
bro,
not,
everybody, all my friends growing up from childhood who had fathers in the house, they wasn't perfect, but they missed the penitentiary and they missed the early grave.
hmm.
They missed the penitentiary and they missed the early grave. I had a homeboy, we was super tight. I'm talking about because his mom and my mom went to the same high school. So they was, they was already damn near like family. His dad was in the house, right? So with him, whenever we got to doing too much illegal shit, he would always fall back. And that's the byproduct of having a father to tell you, hey man, them niggas ain't no good. You better watch out. And you can jump your dumb like I told you in the conversation. Mama taught you how to conduct yourself, but daddy showed you how to deal with the world outside the house.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't be hanging out on that corner. Them niggas ain't no good. Hey, boy, you better do this. You better do that. You don't get that shit from mama. Mama can't teach you how to navigate the world as a man. So every childhood friend I had a father in the house, they didn't fall victim to the pitfall I fell victim to. And that's no bad reflection on my mom because she did everything she could. She took a nigga to church, Bible study, all that shit. But at a certain point in a male's development, mama loses control, period. Around that 15, 16, 14. Once you stop being afraid of getting your ass whooped, it's over for mama.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. And like I say, once I stopped being afraid of ass whooping, shit, it wasn't nothing.
Hmm.
So we can talk that shit about, this, that, and that's why that shit of Happy Father's Day coming from a single parent, single mother, that shit is funny as fuck. But you ain't raised a motherfucker that could keep a job talking about Happy Father's Day. You ain't no better than me. You ain't no better than the father that you say absent. Because look at your fruit. Look at your fruit, motherfucker. Like real talk. Look at him. Shit.
Nah, real talk, bro. Real talk. And this ain't no bash to saying that women can't raise no kids or raise. It's
I'm
just
not saying they can't. I'm saying
yeah,
the statistics don't lie. As we
statistics
always
don't
say,
lie. Yeah.
yeah, You have failed in raising sons.
Yeah,
Period. Point motherfucking blank.
y'all percentages is low.
Shit.
Our
Period. Point
percentages
blank. I'm
is
not even
high.
finna sugarcoat that shit. You failed.
Right. Our percentages is higher. That's all we're saying.
Shit. You fucking
Yeah.
failed. Shit.
Yeah.
No, like
Yeah.
real talk, you failed. Ain't
Nah,
no
real
cutting,
talk.
I ain't sugarcoating this shit. You have fucking failed to raise men.
Real
Cause you're
talk.
too busy cause you're too busy bashing them and being mad about some fucked up choices you made concerning a nigga. Like somebody raped you. Man, don't get me started on that shit.
Nah, for real. But
You know, you have failed. And that's what need to be shouted from the motherfucking rooftop so these motherfuckers stop thinking you doing some extra ass shit. Now you ain't did a good job in that area.
nah, the system was in play for y'all to feel like y'all was succeeding in something that y'all wasn't succeeding in.
Yeah, fucking failed.
Yeah, but nah, but to see
When,
that's
when,
that's
when you
why
when
I
you
had
got
to
when you
make
got
this.
when you got 14-year-olds in Houston, you so goddamn me out of control. You threw a chair at the fucking principal, knocked the woman eye out of her
Oh,
head.
oh my God, I heard about that. Oh
You
God.
have failed as a parent.
Oh gosh. I heard about that.
Period. Point blank. Ain't no other way to say the shit.
Mm, mm, mm.
What they say to correct the problem, you first have to what? Acknowledge that there is one.
Knowledge, yeah, knowledge is one.
That's
And
going back to accountability. That's it. That is something that motherfuckers run from in the black community. And I say run, I'm talking Shakari Richardson speed. I'm talking Usain Bolt speed. I'm talking about chopping from accountability.
nah,
Everything, everybody else motherfucking fault. It's never I made some bad choices.
mm-hmm.
So a motherfucker can never correct the shit because you fail to realize it's you.
Hmm.
And when you don't accept that it's you, you're gonna keep making them same fucked up ass choices.
Nah, with and the and this goes. This not just for this. Don't think B is just bashing women right now. This is not what that is.
Nah,
This goes.
I ain't
This
bashing
goes.
women at all.
This
I'm
goes
bashing
for,
the community.
yeah, this
Shit.
goes for men. This goes for men too. We talking in general. Yeah, I mean, we talking general population. If you look at the general population now, B is talking to them, those mass of people, and they know who the hell they are. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta identify them. But
Bro, when I was in the street,
the
I had a homeboy that had sons, right?
mm,
That nigga used to give his sons beer. His
mm-hmm,
sons was always on the cut. I'm talking about these were little kids. They was always on the cut with us. They was never too far away from seeing us drinking, smoking, loading pistols, loading guns, talking shit. They out so it's no coincidence that the oldest you've been to the penitentiary twice already. The other one, you was fighting a fucking murder charge because fruit don't fall far from the motherfucking tree. Period. And this shit I seen with my own eyes. I seen a motherfucker give a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old beer to drink.
mm-hmm.
I'm talking about drink that motherfucker down to a certain point and give them the can. So it's no wonder that he grew up and following his daddy's footsteps, went straight to the same motherfucking penitentiary his daddy went to. How about that?
Like
But that
Theo
shit was
said,
yeah, bro. So yeah, it's not. It's and again, it's not a bash, but facts are. It is what it is. I'm not finna say that we've been successful, that the single parent has been successful with our with the condition that our children in. I'm not finna give to that lie. So if it's bashing, well, fuck it. It can be bashed. I don't give a fuck. Somebody need to say something.
Somebody need to say
Somebody need.
something though. That's the whole
Yeah,
thing. Yeah, no, somebody need to say something, bro. And we need
I'm
like
not,
motherfucker
and
said, we need to start
I'm not on this
glorifying.
motherfucker, bro. I swear to God, I'm not on this motherfucker to be liked. I don't have no social media because I don't give a fuck about what another motherfucker doing, and I don't want you in mine. That's why I ain't got no social media. Follow you for what? Follow you where? Where the fuck you going? No, like real shit. Where the fuck are you going? What direction you headed in? Fuck, I'ma follow you for. I ain't following now, son of a bitch. The fuck? Like real shit. So I'm not on this motherfucker to be liked. I'm not trying to win friends. I'm finna be 49 motherfucking years old. Fuck a friend. If the friend ain't vibrating on the goddamn time I'm on, fuck a friend.
Real
I don't need
talk.
no goddamn friends. I got the real friend. That's God. Need no motherfucking misguided ass motherfucker. You don't know your ass from a hole in the ground. Fuck I'm following you for. I ain't worried about your weak ass friendship. The fuck? I'm not here to make friends, bro. Like real shit. So I don't give a fuck how people take this shit or how people take me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not here for that. It's plenty of motherfuckers on YouTube that's trying to be liked. I ain't one of them motherfuckers. You look on my channel, I ain't got now motherfucking video. Why? Because I ain't here for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like on some real, I ain't here for that.
Nah, for real. We here to
Shit.
bring that. We here to bring fucking this shit, the real shit that's going on out here.
I don't give a fuck about all that other
No
shit.
fabricated
They
bullshit
can
that's
call that
going
shit.
on.
They can call it bashing. They can call it whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like for real.
So they knew all.
A little bit.
24 hours, the FBI determined the online post originated in Georgia. And then they went out to his house. They went to the possible subject's house, interviewed him, talked to the father, knew that he had hunting guns in the house. Okay. So they knew all about it. Now, of course, memes. I mean, again, as Libs of TikTok posted today, every single time. Say the line, Bart. Bart wearing an FBI hat. The shooter was on our radar. Once again. Over and over and over again. This is the case. And CIA whistleblower Tony Saruja posted on X, using GPS.
Hey, that's actually funny though. That's accurate as hell though. Like that's funny. That's actually funny right there. Whoever made that is a genius. I like that. That's funny. Say the lie, Bart. Yeah, that's funny. That's cold. Whoever did that's classic.
An FBI hat. The shooter was on our radar. Once again. Over and over and over again. This is the case. And CIA whistleblower Tony Saruja posted on X, using GPS. The same dirtbag retired FBI special agent we've linked to other shooters was within 1,000 feet of this shooter's mobile devices 11 times in 14 months. That is not a coincidence.
What Theo just say earlier? What Theo say earlier? He said something. He said something about recruiting. There we go. He said he said they probably recruited him when he made the statements. And then he said, I believe the watch list is the recruits. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, motherfucker. If it ain't Theo, if it ain't like, bro. So The FBI dude was within 1,000 feet of the shooter's mobile device 11 times within 14 months. Come on now. If the plays ain't there, I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. Like, if the play is not there, I don't know what to tell y'all. It's the same play that was going on with the daggone with the alleged shooter from the Trump shit, bro. I'm gonna say alleged shooter because they still didn't decide if it was 1, 2, 3, or 4 shooters. So we still haven't got to the bottom of that. And this right here, I doubt we gonna get it to the bottom of this shit. Buddy gonna, like I said, Buddy gonna come up missing. They gonna put him, tuck him away somewhere for the next time they gotta use them.
11 times in 14 months. Former FBI special agent at other shooting locations was within 1,000 feet of this shooter 11 times in 14 months. Sure, it's nothing. Why would a retired FBI special agent who was near other shooters also be within 1,000 feet of this shooter? Laura Loomer wonders as well. Have you noticed there's always a school shooting in a swing state or a caucus state right before an election? Every election year? Makes it difficult to believe that one...
Ooh. Hold up. I did not mean that. Did I skip something? Yeah, I did. I didn't mean that. I was trying to pause it.
Your other shooters also be within 1,000 feet of this shooter. Laura Loomer wonders as well. Have you noticed there's always a school shooting?
Why is it? Does this help boost ratings? Why why she say swing a caucus state though? I'm done. Why she say it like that, bro? Why she had to say it like that? We know where you going at with this, lady. Why you had to say it like that though? See, this is the indirect shit. No, we gotta start being more direct with what the shit. You know what I'm saying? What we trying to say, bruh. She ain't had to say caucus state like that, bruh. That's funny. But yeah, that's the big question, bruh. Why? Why do we have these shootings when we have them?
Shit, Jada Kiss and Anthony Hamilton need to go back to the studio and do an updated version of Why.
Real talk.
Yeah, Jada Kiss and Anthony Hamilton need to go back to the studio and do a Why 2.0 or Why 2024 in this motherfucker. Or any rapper. Shit, for that matter. So many, since that's all the thing it seems like black folk want to do nowadays in 2024, be a fucking rapper. Rap that. Yeah, make that song.
I mean, it's so many questions just out there, just sitting out there, bro. There's so many questions. Nobody understands the play, but it's just so many questions out there. It's crazy.
Shooting in a swing state or a caucus state right before an election? Every election year, like clockwork. Just making an observation, she says. Meanwhile, multiple eyewitnesses say there was more than one shooter. Fox News spoke to a family member that confirmed more than one shooter, possibly as many as 4 shooters. from eyewitnesses. That's not me saying that. That's eyewitnesses saying that.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, look at this shit. If this ain't a repeat of
The Trump assassination attempt.
if this not a repeat,
Multi-
bro.
right.
Except the only thing different, buddy, but this guy ain't die. That's the only thing different.
Right.
But we got so many questions and shit out here and shit. Motherfucker, it's a play. It's like obviously at this point in time, we gotta start assuming that these things that happen is some type of play, and we gotta figure out what the play is.
Kids and teachers reporting gunfire going off nearly at the same time at complete opposite ends of the school. That's curious. The school is very large, and for gunfire to go off nearly at the same time for complete opposite end of the school, to navigate through the entire school, to have that happen, I mean, maybe this kid was Barry Allen. The Flash could travel that quickly. Jumped into a wormhole. It's interesting. So do we discount eyewitness reports on a regular basis now? That's the thing that we do, like at the Trump assassination?
Yes.
We just ignore these?
Yeah.
Oh, all these people that are on camera, on film, talking to Fox News, talking to CBS, talking to ABC, talking to CNN. We saw someone on the water tower.
No, you didn't. Goodbye.
We didn't know you didn't. You're an idiot. So we discount that now, and we just swallow this hook, line, and sinker like this new narrative. Okay. Maybe it's just this kid. Well, his family is furious today. His aunt posting all over Facebook. The family is up in arms, saying that their nephew should not have to deal with this at all. What's going on here? I guess we'll find out tomorrow in court, maybe at his I guess prelim hearing.
Nah, we ain't gonna know in court. We gonna know if that motherfucker gets some large type of donation. I told you, B, this motherfucker gets some type of large donation. Oh yeah, yo, this was a play.
Shit. Kyle Rittenhouse did.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro.
Ain't
Man,
this oh shit, Theo jumped in. Ain't no there's
I
no
just
way. Well, go ahead. What you trying to say?
oh shit, nothing. Don't pay me no mind, bro.
All right. I was right. Damn, shit, I slipped my mind. I was ready to say something. Damn, nanites got me, bro.
Shit, nah, y'all was snapping, bro. Y'all was snapping. That's why I waited so long, because I'm like, I don't want to fuck up the flow. Y'all snapping for real.
That man, this was mainly B live today. B said he had had a couple
Yeah,
of
he had
days.
that on the chest.
Yeah, he had a couple of days of shit on his chest he had to get off. So I let him go ahead. Shit.
And I feel you on that. It is a rabbit hole. That's why I try not to even, because it's like, how many times you gonna give us the same fucking play, bro? You think we not gonna pick up on that?
Right.
Everybody on the watch list, it's the same motherfuckers that was on the watch list that's doing the shooting. So how was you watching them and didn't know they was finna do the shooting? The motherfucking dad, bro, they got the same last name. The dad go by AR-15. That should come up as the watch list. Like, hold on, the father just bought this. And then you put it on social media that you gave it to your child. I go to that school, I'd be like, man, hell no, pull me up out of there. We all know that nigga. I had that nigga. It was a white boy at my school, and fuck it, his parents was kind of on some what's that shit, incest shit. So he wasn't fucked up, but we all know what his parents type shit. I think his mom is his sister type shit or something. So, but we all knew like he gonna be the one to shoot this bitch up. This nigga climbed the tree at lunchtime one time, bro. And motherfucker, like you were saying, B, niggas got their phones out. Niggas was on some jump, niggas, so the news can come and all that shit.
Right.
The tree was higher than the school, bro. And it's a 2-story school. And I told him like, bro, get down from there, bro. Don't do that shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? So you can't tell me you got people on it. I just find that funny that everybody that's on the watch list is the motherfuckers that do the shootings.
That
You on the watch list, but again, y'all went and got Kodak Black for having people in the background on a live with guns.
Yeah,
Y'all went
because
and
like
got
I
that
said,
boy.
but like my grandma told me, the motherfuckers don't change. Yeah, we
this
gonna
why
make it. We if I said in the 80s or the 90s that y'all the super predator, then I have to keep showing the people, hey, that's the problem. Not what I'm over here doing, what they doing. Which everybody know
Right.
what we do don't bother nobody but us. But when they do
Man,
shit,
boy, I
it's the
say
whole
that,
fucking
man,
country.
you said a
Mhm.
mouthful, Theo. You said a mouthful because there is no way with how violent we react in the hood. If that shit was externalized, bro, they had a National Guard parading up and down our motherfucking streets in the neighborhood. Real shit.
And if we being honest, with the pair of eyes and the mind that we got, kind of made me feel like we pussy because if if we online time we gangster, super gangster and all that, and there's no backlash, like you just said, the National Guard ain't in the hood and shit, then is we really like that?
No, but
No,
listen,
we
we can get like that, but see, this the thing, bro. Like this is why I asked that question. What's the difference between the two? You know what I'm saying? Because they both all did the same thing. The difference between them is that when we go do some shit, with our target is who we know who our target is. When they go do some shit, we don't know what the target is. It's just bro, we just gotta assume it's everybody. It's a difference. Like he had it, he knew he hit who his problem was. He ain't hit nobody else. Nobody else died. It was other people in the bathroom. Nobody else died. Nobody else got hit.
hmm.
Oh,
But
that's the dude you said that shot that had the fight in the bathroom.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
he do look like Quando Rondo.
he does, bro. He like Quando Rondo, bro. It fucked me up when I seen it. But he knew who his problem was. He took out hit the person who he had a problem with. With these motherfuckers, bro, we don't know. We don't know. It could be anybody at any given time.
Oh, it could be nobody. You just on
You
some
just
fuck it.
fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever environment I'm in, wherever I'm at, it's just the time.
You know what I'm saying? Like that mall shooting that happened in Texas a few months ago, or several months
Mm,
ago at this point.
I forgot
That
about
man
that.
just he didn't have no intended target. Wasn't no he got turned out the mall or somebody said something to him. This motherfucker just randomly. So again, who is the super predator?
Mm,
This motherfucker ain't on the watch list.
mm, of course not.
You see what I'm
And it's
saying?
election year. We're 2 months away
Bro,
from the election.
And
trust and believe.
and they made a movie and they made a movie called Purge Election Year around this
Thank
motherfucker.
you. I knew you was gonna catch that, V. That's why I said that.
Yeah, Purge Election Year. That's part of the Purge movies. And you see troops on the ground in New York right now because they're quote unquote anticipating some shit to pop off between now and the
Anticipating or
election.
inciting.
Exactly.
It's funny how everybody, oh, it's panic when you get online. It's panic. It's panic when you go outside. It ain't putting no panic. I've been outside all day. It's nice outside today. Everybody outside today.
Right. Everybody outside skipping, clapping, barbecuing, whatever they
Cutting
doing. Which
grass. Well,
ain't
yeah.
nothing and ain't nothing wrong with it, but that just shows to show you that shit, nobody's concerned, like talking about.
No.
Mhm.
Because like you said, these motherfuckers is trained. It's gonna, bro, you're gonna see the majority of people, they gonna react when it's time when it's going down.
And that's
People that
always too late.
exactly, exactly. Just imagine all you gotta do, man. How many times our power grid been fucked up? This shit really on a switch, bro. All you gotta do is hit the switch and it's over.
Mm-hmm.
People don't
Bro,
grasp that.
bro,
People
Look what
don't
they did to
grasp it.
y'all in
And
COVID.
that's
boy,
that's what and that's like the whole concept of why I mean me and B gotta keep pushing this shit, bro. Y'all ass better get y'all water, get y'all pantry shit together. Then get y'all purification tablets.
bro,
B got
I'm on some shit like not to cut you off, but I'm on some shit like
no,
if you don't get it, all I got to say is don't come knocking at my motherfucking door because I ain't got nothing but lead.
mm.
You hear me? I ain't got nothing but lead. If you won't take the time to do this shit now, don't come knocking at my motherfucking door. I'm telling you right now.
The light's still
I'm
on.
telling I'm telling you right fucking now. You ain't took no time to get ready, man. I shit. Don't come knocking at my shit.
And everybody's
Telling
already
you.
seen it happen before. That's the crazy part.
Mm-hmm.
Not even 5 years ago, it happened. The first time made sense. Nobody was ready. But now you've been through that and you finna go through it again and you still on some, no, it can't happen again. What?
I just
Dog, I
sent
was,
I
I'll
just
go ahead,
sent
go ahead.
B I just sent B this article that said that they got this new corona shit going around and people is catching it through gas pumps. I said, damn.
Oh my goodness.
Really?
It's the same play they was trying to play with the money, with cash
Uh-huh.
money. Tell me you could pass. It's the same fucking play, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas told us that we was more prone to catch it. How the fuck you know? You just got here. You don't even know about it. Bro, I told Chop, and I don't know if I told you, B, but I shit you not. There was a news broadcast. It was a segment on the news, and they said people that don't get the COVID shot are more prone to get into car accidents. I can't even make that. I'm not
Boy,
making it up. That's the crazy part. Then they got boosted.
again,
Yeah, man, go ahead and get like, bro, what the fuck is wrong? You already done poisoned us already with the bullshit. Yeah, you gonna come and do they work? Oh man.
Yeah.
again, man, when you're dealing with a generation who whose attention span is shorter than a goldfish,
Hmm.
everything makes sense now.
Oh yes.
It makes sense that, you know, motherfuckers still on that type, still dragging their feet as far as being prepared. Now, of course, nobody can do everything, you know what I'm saying? But simple shit like food and water and just being aware, having a plan, you know, that's
Stop
too
letting
much
I
like
eat.
it's
Crazy,
too much
bro.
it's too much like right. It's too much like right and it's too much like work. And we know those are two things that niggas ain't trying to feel. You ain't trying to feel
Mm,
what's right, and you damn sure ain't trying to work.
Bro, at this
that's what I
point in
said.
time, bro, B, I'm glad you push the faith like you do, bro, because at this point in time, bro, this is the whole get your prayers in order, make sure you double time prayer, like triple time prayer. Like if you gotta walk through the day and you just gotta stop and just do a quick prayer for yourself or something that's going on, bro. Because look at these kids, bro. These kids ain't even making it to 20. These kids ain't making it to 18, 17, barely 16. These
And
motherfuckers
yo,
making it
nuts just
all the
dropped.
way. These motherfuckers getting all the way to fucking the graduation ceremony with the cap and gown on and getting shot
Mm.
on stage and at the graduation.
And,
Who I
and you
smoke,
know what?
da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Who I smoke,
Mm.
da-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, that's the fruit of that shit. That's why.
Damn, and I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, that's why. That's fucking why you can be at a goddamn high school graduation and a motherfucker get smoked in there. Cause who I smoke, who I
Mhm.
yeah, that's the type of time motherfuckers on.
And that's what I was gonna
And it,
say. And that's so, man, you was on point with that because I was gonna say, let's for the people that ain't, they gotta start ground root, whatever. Dog, just when you listening to music and you hear some I shoot up the shirt, turn that shit off as soon as you hear it.
Hmm.
Disconnect because that shit, we all know how music work with the secular and all that shit. You get the rap and that shit and you done said some it done happened to me and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, God, let me turn this off because I ain't mean to say that.
see, a lot of this shit is we don't understand how brainwashing techniques.
Mm.
One technique is the mantra. That's why people that meditate, they say them chants over and over and over and over and over. It's to get into a certain mindset. So when you saying these lyrics over and over and over, you listen to this shit all day, every day. How else are you gonna behave? What go in you got to come out.
We we talking
Amen.
we talking right now. We talking to the Joppa town. This portion is the Joppa town portion. The ones that listen to the music, want to pop pills, want to slide, want to drill. Yeah, I mean, this is that. And I ain't saying this boy was doing that, but in the news, they said the police ain't unfamiliar with the young boy. So we talking to that side right there. The ones that want to be the real niggas, the sliders, the drillers, the steppers, and all that shit.
The
Yeah,
ones who
okay.
scoff, the ones who scoff at the pain of the children and the parents that's left behind to deal with the wreckage. See,
Yeah,
again, this is
and
the aspect that nobody's talking about. After we get through doing all that dumb shit, it's still real people who wasn't criminal that still got to deal with the effects of what of demon time. I say, man, shit, I'm pretty much through talking, bro. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like on some more shit, I'm through talking because shit, motherfuckers ain't hearing, and really, I ain't gonna even lie. I don't give a fuck if don't nobody hear. Long as I hear, long as I keep my
nah, B.
garments as clean as I can keep them, I don't give a fuck, bro. Because shit, this shit got to go down. It got to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
It got to happen. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no sense, ain't no stopping. I don't, So
You said the same
yeah,
thing my mama said yesterday when we was talking. It was like I equipped y'all for y'all battles. So if you don't listen, it ain't on me. And with you just saying that, it's like you did what you were supposed to. Now it's not gonna fall on deaf ears because everybody's listening. It just matters if you apply that shit or not. If you don't apply it, you ain't gonna get to heaven and God be like, oh, I didn't know. You didn't tell me. And it's like, I did tell you. And I told you multiple times. Matter of fact, I let you get hit to feel what you was playing with and you still didn't learn. Just like, I'm gonna say this about Draco, bro. Draco's thing was, oh, I beat life twice. I beat life twice. What happened the third time?
Hmm.
People
yeah,
love to
you
say
you
third
beat
time's a charm.
you beat life twice, but you got defeated by death. Make that shit
Mm,
make sense.
man.
And it was up close and personal. See, when you get stabbed, that's some up close and personal shit.
Yep.
That ain't a gun. See, a gun, that's a little distance. When you get stabbed, my nigga, that mean that motherfucker was looking at you, calling you bitch ass niggas and all that shit
Oh, I
as you
heard it. That
bled
nigga
out.
stabbed him, and he said, "What's that feeling like?" And I was like, "Damn," because it's pain on both sides. You spoke on my people, so now I'm reacting, and I done hit you. Yeah, nigga. Now what that shit feel like? Pop that shit now, and you fucking
Yeah.
bleeding out your neck.
Right.
You
You
can't even
up. You
talk.
up. Yeah, you up. Eyes bucked out your motherfucking head.
Hmm. And then you don't die on impact. You die hours later. So you in pain that whole time. You have to feel like you just said. What you put in or what you put out is vice versa, nigga. You can't be out here on
Telling
some
you,
fuck
bro.
everybody shit, and then when you get hit, it's some sympathy. No,
Shit. We showed y'all your your brain still be active about 7 minutes
Man,
at the initial death, supposed to be death.
Yeah,
Chop, did
that's
you
your
see the
life review.
video?
Your brain still running. Yeah, man.
Uh,
So and see, this the thing though. We forgetting this part. We forgetting this part. It don't just stop at these motherfuckers getting locked up. It don't just shout out to Mom D. She just got
I was
home
just
from
gonna
church.
say that. That's crazy. I was just gonna say shout out to your moms.
Shout
Yeah.
out to mom, man.
It don't just
Excuse my
stop at
language, mom, if you on here and you
Yeah,
done
I
heard me
apologize.
talking
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
She understand. She understand. But it don't just stop at these people going to jail, bro. Like what happens when retaliation hits? Like like
And you can't protect your
you
family
can't
because you
protect
locked
your
up.
family. Exactly. Like somebody like you locked up now, and you was the only one that was possibly gonna do something, be able to do something. Now your mother gotta go through some bull crap.
And you know, Zay sent me a video of Lil Tim doing that, what is it, 30 verse one or some shit.
Yeah.
And the nigga was telling me I got 10 bodies. And I'm like, damn. I was like, well, I guess you wasn't on some slay a demon, you're a demon slayer on some positive shit. You took the energy you took from Vaughn, you took it from him and just so now when you get wiped off, and that's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Because you went from one. Why does everybody have multiple? You know that's the ultimate disrespect right there. You didn't catch a body or catch two niggas at one time and be like, damn, I repent for that. Niggas out here talking about they got multiple bodies. That's multiple families. That's multiple mothers. Multiple mothers praying.
Hmm.
They could either be praying, you know, I understand my son was doing woo woo, or I could be praying for some get back. So not only do you have the dead spirits working against you, you got these prayers coming in too. And you out here playing. Dog, I'm gonna be honest. Any nigga that's watching this, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I that disrespect the dead shit, just leave that alone. Because you don't get to dictate how I respond to that. I got a cousin that got killed out here, and motherfuckers rapped on that. They ain't say his name, but they said the details of it, and it's like you don't know what they do to somebody, but motherfuckers is grieving.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hmm.
understand what type of person my cousin was, but at the end, for you to disrespect him like that publicly, whatever happens, happens.
And
You
again,
close
that's
the
some
door
new
for
shit.
redemption. Exactly.
And that's some new shit, Theo, because again, it's always been gangsters and thugs in the hood, but this disrespecting of the dead, that's some other shit. That's some more shit. That's
All
some
this
more
I'm a
shit.
demon and shit. Like you couldn't say that shit back 2014, 13. I wish somebody, well, nigga, what? You must be hanging
See,
out with
this
them
is the
golf
thing.
niggas, bro. What's wrong with you?
You can be a demon, but just understand the Bible say it was a war in heaven, and Michael, yeah, and the angels kicked Satan ass out. Let's talk about it. So be a demon.
Hmm.
It's time to draw some lines around this motherfucker. Like real talk. Real talk. It was the Bible said it was a war in heaven, and Michael and the angels ran Satan and his third up out that motherfucker,
Mm-hmm. I
cast
was
him
just gonna
down.
say that. 1/3.
Yeah, cast him down. So yeah, it's time to draw some lines, some battle lines around. It's the reason God told you to put on the whole armor because you in a motherfucking war. You in a fight.
Hmm.
See, you don't wear armor just for decoration.
Hmm.
You you ain't got a shield for just decoration. You ain't got a sword for just decoration. It ain't told you to put on the helmet of salvation just because.
Hmm.
Y'all
I ain't hear
idolizing these
I
young niggas,
ain't
bro.
hear
These young
Louis.
niggas ain't
I
even
ain't
getting
hear
life.
Louis in that lesson. I ain't hear
What you
Gucci
say,
in
Chuck?
that lesson. I said I ain't
Huh?
hear Louis or Gucci in that lesson.
Hmm. You gonna die in that designer, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna look
That's
good. You gonna
why
look good dead and in that casket.
That's
Mm-hmm.
why I said if you still refusing to even address it, because again, some shit we can't change, but at least you did your part by saying of speaking out. Because
Mm,
again, the Bible said told Jeremiah, if you don't tell them what I told you to tell them,
you know better.
they blood gonna be on your hands.
Exactly.
Mm.
That's why I appreciate when y'all told me off YouTube to speak on, my upbringing and shit. Even my mama said that yesterday. She was like, "I'm glad you said that about going from Dallas to coming to the country, the experience you had and how that affected you." And I never knew this, bro, until y'all told me like, "Nah, you gotta speak on it." Because guys, like, I ain't put you through all that shit just for you to, because people gonna wonder how you got to this point.
We just read the scripture at the beginning of the slide, where God said in the book of Joel that in the end days that He was gonna pour out His Spirit on all flesh. So everybody gonna be those that's on that frequency. Yeah, everybody gonna be saying something because that's the time that we in. There got to be a separation.
Has to be.
It's
Has,
period.
yeah.
That's why the sickle. That's why the sickle is on the earth. It's time for a separation.
Mm-hmm.
And either you gonna separate yourself in your spirit and in your mentality, or shit, you gonna reap the fruit of your labor, of your silence. Because in contract law, silence is agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Let's listen. Let me play that. Let me play that clip for the ones that just got in here. Let me play that clip for y'all. Cause that was some real. That was some real stuff.
About the bloggers, bro, especially in Dallas, bro, because that fucking drill scene that we got, bro, them is kids dying. Like niggas ain't even 18, getting
And this
shot
the
over
thing.
50 times.
And this the thing. Those of us as parents, if you don't want to address it, then understand that this is who your son is got to deal with at high school, in middle school, in some cases, elementary. This motherfucker on the screen. These young motherfuckers already got social media and you already caught up in likes and all this old extra shit. You don't want to address it. Understand. If your child get hit, if one of your loved ones get hit by one of these motherfuckers shooting a baby Drake, one of the most unreliable, unaimable motherfucking firearms out there, just understand that your silence contributed in your loved one's death.
And stop putting that shit on. Just like grown folks, like fathers want their kids to be football players because I was in football and all that. It's a lot of daddies out here that want their kids to be gangsters too.
Hmm.
Man.
What, what NCA say in the song? Straight up menace. And who's the role model?
A fucked
Niggas
up
putting the
child.
brute in my fucking baby bottle.
Bottle. Yep.
Yeah. That's
So
why I
again,
didn't.
ain't nothing new under the sun, man.
No, no, not at all. And that's
And
what I'm glad. Hey, yo.
Christ said in the book, when you see these things, then know that this is the beginning of sorrows.
Mm,
It's going to be a whole bunch of funerals. It's going to be
mm,
a whole bunch of song singing and flower bringing, as we used to say back in the day.
mm. Yeah, I remember that saying.
There's going to be a whole bunch of song singing and flower bringing.
Bro, the next couple days, bro. And that's why I say y'all be prayed up, bro. The next couple days, bro. We gonna see. I'm telling you, like
What's
it's gonna be an increase, bro.
Oh
It's gonna
yeah.
be an
what's the
increase.
what's the odds of last week talking about the importance of praying over your children before they go to school,
Mm.
and after that live, that followed that same week, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Two
I
school
told
shootings.
y'all. That's what I
Day
believe
after
y'all talking.
a day after. I mean, one day it was the Georgia shooting, the school shooting, and the next day is the boy getting shot in the bathroom. The very next day.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's crazy, B? I hit Ayo, and then we found out it was Atlanta, right? And then the next time it was where Chop at.
Mm-hmm.
See,
And that's what it's
so
like, bro. That's why it was like, and then the rich homie Quan shit. That's why I didn't speak on it because that what Ayo said is what the conversation needs to be. But the way people just ran at that shit, I was like, yeah, I'm falling back because I just spoke on it, Shannon with the same shit.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
and shout out to AO for even being man enough to convey his life experience. That nigga wasn't talking out his ass. He was telling
Mm.
motherfuckers what he actually experienced being on drugs, being on opioids, or however you say that shit. But again, how many people really got what he was saying?
Uh-huh.
I want to hear that shit, and that's why you gonna die, and your truth is your life. So however you live, nigga, that's how you gonna die.
You cannot feed yourself satanic messages like who I smoke all
Mm.
day long, every day, and think that you're not gonna act this shit out.
Or like I think I had this narrative when you ride around, you playing Young Boy and Baby Drill and all that. I feel like that music. You got the windows down. That shit travels to them demons that's out there, and
Good.
it's like a what's that whistle? I think it's a dog whistle or something. No, when you hunting, it's like a deer whistle, and
Mm-hmm.
only the deers can hear it. That's kind of how the music is. You play that music and all the this nigga somebody wants some drama, nigga. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Then niggas wonder why they shit getting Swiss cheese at the gas station.
That exactly what that is. That's exactly what that is.
Yeah,
Them
like I
frequencies,
said last week,
you
you're
can't
sending out
see
a
frequencies.
ping to the death angel.
Yeah, you can't see frequencies. if
Yeah,
we can
you
if we
dropping your
can
location for the death angel.
if we can see the actual frequencies and how they fuck with our body and shit like that, I'm pretty sure a lot of people be like, "Oh no, I don't want that frequency." Nah, that shit. Every time yeah, but you can't see that shit. That's what make it so dangerous. That's why I make the music so dangerous because the people know how to use those frequencies in that music
Hell
to
yeah.
keep the ass hooked.
But I think you
Y'all,
can show people and they still want that shit because it's like because
y'all
you
hold
know
on
how
for a
you
second,
feel.
bro. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, but
Yeah.
you know how you feel when you listen to that shit versus some good shit. And
Mhm.
motherfuckers choose the bad shit.
Bro, I showed them a clip. I showed them a clip in the last live of the guys talking about the sound, the weapon that shoots out frequencies and shit like that.
Mm.
Damn, I should have brought that back up. Now that I think about it.
It was an episode on Batman where the nigga controlled the sounds and shit.
Mm-hmm. All this shit, like B said, shit ain't shit ain't new.
Hell no.
Shit, I'm glad you tapped in though. I
No, man, cause y'all was talking and I have to give y'all props, bro. Like, y'all, this is where I come. Like I said, I don't even fuck with the internet like that no more. Like I don't keep up with topics. I'm not going to look for certain shit no more. Just
right.
cause that energy. Just like the school shooting, it's like that's just off from what I heard. I put that together. Like, all right, bro, something ain't clicking.
Mm-hmm. That's how I was. That's how I was. I said, "Oh no, I gotta record this and bring this to attention because, well, how like we said, how is it every time some shit happens? It's like, oh yeah, these motherfuckers is on the watch list. Oh, these niggas on the watch list and y'all not doing nothing about it. Like, come on, bro, what the fuck? Why every time is oh we seen them and we was watching them but we ain't do nothing about it.
That's like
It's
your
no
kid getting
clear
it. You
threat.
saw your kid doing some shit, and you, all right, I'm watching, and then they go do the shit. And it's like, I thought you said you was watching the kid, bro. What the fuck? Or the kid and got hit with a car. It's like you say you was watching the kid. You even went over there and grabbed him and said, "Stay out the street."
Real talk.
That's why it has to be a recruitment. It has to be.
I mean, that's not far fetched, bro. We all know what happens to hackers who like them big time hackers that hack some shit, bro. They don't just get locked up. We already know.
Bro, the nigga that shot Trump was on the watch list.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga that did the shooting at the grocery store, the black folks, he was on the watch list. The nigga even went through there and recorded the day before he went. But let us say, man, fuck somebody of his significance. Nigga, it's SWAT coming through that bitch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Like B
Didn't
said,
it just come out that the judge said that she don't
no,
fuck with, she ain't racist. I'm a new racist. Some shit. What niggas
no.
doing about that?
Ah, hell no, nothing. Lil
So it
Boosie
can't be
had
no
a
issue.
gun. Lil Boosie had a gun in his back on his back.
Yeah, you got a case.
Got a whole case.
So obviously the fucking watch list is the recruitment list. Because when we get watched, shit happens when we get watched. Shit happens off what they heard. That's what Thug is not in there because of significant evidence. He's in there
Right.
because what the fuck they heard.
Mm-hmm. Well, somebody came in there and said that's not even credible.
Because in 2024, we're still the prime suspect. Still. And we don't have shit. But we still, oh, that's the threat. The nigga that don't have nothing. It's a play.
Man,
Y'all focus on these niggas that we running through the ringer, Diddy, Thug, all them niggas, while we over here fucking over countries and shit. And finna go to war.
Hmm.
If we not already at war.
Look,
I was just gonna say, shit. Some people say we already at war. Shit,
yeah,
Hmm.
shit. I mean,
they just ain't told the public.
how we
They're
not
not.
already at war when we just seen a whole group of Venezuelans take over a damn apartment complex in Aurora?
And they still not the
That's
fucking
not a
prime suspect.
that's not a war. Hey, shit.
We seeing them niggas come through with guns and shit. But like B just said, Kodak didn't even have a fucking gun. So you know what happens when we defend ourselves? Oh, they started it. The motherfuckers that's not from this country that you brought over here tried to fuck with us and we defend ourselves, but we did it. That's what's gonna be. I already know
Mm-hmm.
that because I saw somebody was like, "What's the Chicago niggas gonna do about the Venezuelans?" That's right there, right there. That's what they're trying to make the news line.
Mm-hmm.
You gave these people benefits and shit. They not doing nothing. They was scared, so they was defending. I already know the whole fucking play, bro. And only been here 28 years. So if I can figure it, and I don't read books like that, I don't go and look for shit. This is all what they put in the public.
You wanna know why? You wanna know why you understand that play, Theo? Because that's the
Why?
same play they did to us. It's the
And
same
not just
same
that,
play they did to us, bro. The same scheme.
not ju- not just that, but
My fault.
shit.
Hold on.
Your
Hold on. One
assessments.
second. One
The,
second. My fault. Go ahead.
not just that, but the Bible say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. So it ain't even about reading no book. It ain't even about that shit. Because again, we got a bunch of motherfuckers. And again, on the conscious tip, we done read all the books, Nile Valley and all that bullshit, and ain't did a bitch ass thing with none of that information. Ain't did a motherfucking thing. Done read about Black Wall Streets and all this whole ass shit, and ain't recreated a motherfucking thing, but more poverty.
Hey,
So
It's
you
like
can read
everybody
all the fuck you want to. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
everybody wants to do everything other than what the fuck we need to do. Because like you said, be motherfuckers that work and being positive, that's the quickest way to I ain't doing that, nigga. So you said there's a problem and I gave you a solution, but you don't like the solution. So you don't have a problem with the problem then. Cause I said, bro, man, y'all people can get choked out and killed by the police. I'm not going for that.
Hmm.
I'm not. Because what the fuck is living? I'm damn near making it as I am right now. And then you gonna come and kill one of my family members and then don't even apologize? Be like, no, they did something to the person that has taser, mace, a baton, and a gun. And then just be like,
And
no.
and body armor. Don't leave that out.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah, bulletproof vests and all that. And you saying my people so now I gotta deal with my loved one being killed by you and just suck it up? No. Fuck no. I thought that Amber Geiger, I thought when they were hug, I thought that nigga was finna stab her or something. I'm like, what?
Boy,
God don't want us to be spit in the face. He don't want us to be beat, killed, none of that, bro. That's why I don't like how people weaponize the Bible, bro. Because all you saying is we gotta be passive. And we not even the aggressor.
Mhm.
That's why I
Again,
pray. People wonder why I pray all day. You have, bro, as soon as you step out the house, really when you in the house, you already at war. As soon as you woke up, it's home.
oh yeah, like what you say? Be let the door be the bell. Like yeah,
yeah,
let the eyelids be the bell.
no, that is the bill. Cause if it's not you, it's one of your motherfucking family members.
Mm.
That's why the first thing I do when I wake up, I don't care if I got missed calls, texts, anything. I go to my verse of the day and I read it and I sit there and I contemplate and put it in perspective. That's the first thing I do because like B said, that's your armor, that's your weaponry. And then you out here living off the word, you gonna get tested. Cause just like I think you rappers is hoes, the devil think, oh nigga, you ain't really about that shit.
Bro, and to reinforce what you just said, Theo, the story of Job in the Bible, that's basically what Satan told God. Man, this whole ass dude down here, he only righteous because you blessing it.
Hmm.
But I promise you, if you take your hand off of him, I can make him curse you.
And he took everything.
Right. And Job stayed fast though. He held
Hmm.
his ground. What they say today, he stood on business
Hmm.
and got back double what he had before.
And didn't curse God in the midst.
Yeah, he
Like you
stood on
said
business.
earlier. Like you said earlier, and that shit stuck out to me. It was like them kids ask God for something and it don't happen. And be, oh, see, I knew God wasn't real because he would have answered that if he was real. God's not a fucking genie, bro. I don't know where that
Ooh.
narrative came from. Everybody act like God is a genie. If God was real, why do kids die? You
To
ever heard
show
of a
you the
generational
evil,
curse?
to show you the evil that lurks in the hearts of men. That's fucking
Mm.
why.
The,
And free will.
and don't forget B already told us that he might spare you, but he might take your firstborn, or he might
Mm.
take your main one from you, G. So you don't never know. This see the actions of your sins caused you to get this loved one took. Now you had to live with that now. Yeah, I spared you for all the shit that you did, all the motherfucking niggas that you ran down, shot in the leg, and robbed them for not having no money, and the attempted murder you try to do, all the people you try to slide on, I'm gonna forgive all that. But that one right there, yeah, he gotta come with me. That shit that.
And you know, B,
See,
when you was bringing up like just old sayings, I think that's what kept like my generation or the people, some of my people, like we used to live off that what goes around comes around, and what's done in the dark comes to the light, and all that. Like that's why
hmm
we didn't do some of this shit because we knew like, shit, I ain't trying to figure
Mhm.
out what that is, nigga.
see, I lost my sister last year in July. And my sister grew up in the same house, you know what I'm saying, that I grew up in. We had the same mama. She got Easter dresses like I got Easter suits. I said Christmas speeches like she said Christmas speeches in the church.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So when my sister got took in her lifestyle, yeah, my mama was sad. But one thing that gave her comfort is she know that she taught that girl. See, today, parents are you so fucked up because you know in your heart you didn't teach that motherfucker nothing. You didn't give him nothing to fight with.
Mm.
Yeah. See, when my sister left her, yeah, of course, as a parent, my mama was crushed. You see what I'm saying? But she still could take comfort in the fact that, Lord, you know, I taught him right. You know, I brought him up in the knowledge and wisdom of you. You know, I took him to church. You know, I had him singing in the choir. You see. So that gave my mama a little bit of comfort in putting away my sister. Bro, at that funeral, I didn't shed a motherfucking tear. I had to walk my mama down here in front of this motherfucking casket and be strong for her. And what I'm gonna cry for when I already know the wages of sin is death. God ain't no respecter of person. I used to tell my mama that shit. God ain't no respecter of person. You can pray for Kim all you want to. If Kim don't change, then we've already been told what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Mm.
It don't matter if it's your child.
no, it don't.
See, and this is again, these are conversations that motherfuckers don't want to have, too scared to have. And that's
Mm.
cool. Like I said, go make sure that you got a policy paid up and you've already got a suit or a dress and a casket picked out already. Or make sure you got some commissary money set aside. So when
Mm.
he get to crying in them letters, talking about he hungry, then yeah, you
See,
already have made preparation for that reality. Because
see,
that shit, that lifestyle only ends one or two ways. Bro, my sister was in the street far as drug shit over 20 years.
Damn.
Had multiple times to change, went to prison, went to different rehabs and whatever. At the end of the motherfucking day, my sister made choices. And those choices culminated in her eventually losing her fucking life. Why? Because God ain't finna change what he said for now, motherfucker. Sister, mama, granny, it don't matter. If your ass out of pocket, see, this is what we don't understand. Mercy and grace got a limit.
I was ready to say, I was ready to say that, B. I was ready to
It
say,
has a it has a limit. It's not
yeah.
it's not infinite. It's not
Hmm.
a glitch. In the words of Young, it's not no fucking glitch.
See,
So again,
look,
when you play with the mercy and you play with the grace that's been extended to you, i.e., Julio, Fulio, you already got shot in your foot. You still playing with mercy and grace and got your ass right up out of here.
the crazy part is though, B. The crazy part is though, is that Theo said, people think they could just call on them when they want to call on them, and like, yeah, God spares. He a merciful God. You know, he spares and all that stuff. He gonna look out for you, but he also is one of those guys that motherfucker. If you get out of line, he gonna tax your ass. like he's gonna tax you for you getting out of line. Yeah, man, he gonna tax you, and that's the part that you forgetting. The part that you forget is that you think, oh, I called on. I said I wasn't gonna do this. He spared me, but then I go right back to doing it. You think he not going to tax you?
Your father in real life, you do something and he say, don't do it, what he gonna do? He gonna whoop you. He gonna punish you. That why
Mm-hmm.
would you think God ain't gonna do the same thing?
Real talk.
Where do you think he got it from?
And that's the whole thing, bro. Like people think that, oh yeah, God. See, the messed up part. The messed up part was God is good, and God is good all the time. Yeah, but
Mm.
God also got a bad side too, though. God also got a
But he's
bad side,
still good because
but
he
he's still
punishing you
good.
because that's what happens. You need to
He
learn that.
he's not punishing you for no reason.
Mm.
See, see, people think because they got punished or they got beaten, I mean, they did something. They did something bad. Like, no, it's a lesson that needs to be taught. It's a
Because you
lesson.
got people that didn't get punished and you see where they at.
They don't learn shit.
Mm. You gonna like my mama used to say, bro, you gonna mind somebody.
Right. You gonna have to.
People that don't mind ain't here no more.
Hmm.
Shit, and my mama used to always say, "Hard head make a soft
So
ass."
fast. Yep.
And my mom used to say, "Mine is a terrible thing to waste."
Mm. Sound like all our mamas on the same page.
Because they're the same generation. That's what they came up in. Again, they came up with that. We don't today. Mamas is my pussy hole pink, my booty hole brown, and you riding in the front seat with your daughter, and both y'all bobbing y'all motherfucking head.
Mm.
Mm, mm, mm.
Which is
Who I
insane because my
smoke,
mama would cut that
who
off.
who 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 I smoke is you in the passenger seat and your daddy, you and your daddy bobbing your head, singing the shit, and we
Mm.
wonder why. Ain't no. That's why I say it's up. It's up. So it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm like I say, bro, I'm talked out. You know what I'm
No,
saying? Because I
you don't.
understand that it's a time for separation. You know what I'm saying? I read the book. God said, if my people who are called by my name, since black folk love to say that we the original and we the children, blah, 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 blah. We love to say this shit. So the book say, if my people who are called by my name would humble themselves. That's the first thing. Humble themselves and pray and turn from their wicked ways. Then will I hear from heaven and heal their land. How many motherfuckers is humbling themselves,
Hmm.
praying, and trying to turn from wicked shit?
Hmm.
Or do you pull your phone out every time you see some wicked shit about to happen? Do you run again? The Quran say God hate feet that are quick to run to mischief.
Hmm.
You don't
But
fight
like I
for God
say,
on this earth. How you
ain't nobody
expect to fight
teaching,
for him when you die?
ain't nobody teaching shit. You go
Nah.
on to church with whole homosexual pastors,
Hmm.
and
Hey.
and you know this motherfucker a punk,
Mm.
and you still sitting in front of him. So again, when the so called house of God is fall, shit, what you think the society gonna look like? When the
Mm.
house is compromised, what you think the society gonna look like? Again, I grew up in a time where there was a such thing called children's church.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And in children's church, they taught you how to conduct yourself in the sanctuary in the big church.
Yep.
Ain't no children's church no more. You know what we got? Fucking praise teams. We got
Mm-hmm.
praise teams and motherfuckers literally doing club dances in the church.
Yeah, I'm not twerking in the church.
Right.
And you already got this long gown on, so you moved. Yeah. Yeah. Damn,
So
B.
we in the time of what Revelation said, the false prophets and false teachers. This is that time. This is the time that we in, and we see the fruit. Like I say, man, if Tupac said they say it ain't no hope for the youth, then the truth is it ain't no hope for the future. What motherfucking hope do you have when you got 10-year-olds killing their parents, 12-year-olds killing granddaddies, 11-year-olds suffocating 8-year-old? What kind of hope do you fucking have?
That's what I was like, where else you gonna go, bro? You ain't gonna go to God. Where you going? Because you gotta be going the other way.
And again, it's by design. The Most High said in the book before any of this shit, before we was even thought about, that these times were gonna come. I recognize that the times that we in are different from the times that I was in growing up. I understand that this ain't the same earth, maybe physically, but it's definitely not the same earth that I was born into. It's not the same.
Hell no.
So like I always say, we are definitely looking at the end of something. Ain't no doubt about that, because again, killing your parents, that shit was unheard of. You wouldn't even, that shit wasn't even, you couldn't even talk to your friends about that kind of shit when I was coming up.
Get the fuck away from me, nigga. What's wrong with you?
Exactly.
Like,
but now all of a sudden, now it's okay to kill your mama over a VR headset.
She took your phone. I done heard that too.
You see what I'm saying?
Just imagine what they gonna do over this, bro. When that motherfucker really get active, bro. What is, imagine you come home and your roommate.
Oh yeah, you getting killed behind that motherfucker.
Your roommate got your dog, bro. Hey yo, nah, bro.
That's nasty. Wait, I'm serious, nigga. Like that, niggas is getting killed behind that bitch.
Real talk, bro. She look like that, bro. Oh yeah, they go crash out.
That's where society wants.
That's you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with this shit, bro. I'm just gonna watch it go down. I'm not finna try to make straight what God done made crooked. I'm gonna say that again. I'm not trying to make anything straight that God has made crooked. And this is where we at. So that's why I say I'm shit for the most part, bro. I really don't have nothing to say no more, man. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm on encourage, you know what I'm saying, the ones that's on this vibration as best as I can by living the shit I talk about. But outside of that, man, I don't give a fuck, because why? I already done read and know what time of day it is.
Hey, B. So you feel like we can know what time right now? Like we know it, and we
ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt about it. Again, Noah preached for 120 motherfucking years about a flood. And as the original people who first heard him talking about it died off, here come a generation who were unfamiliar with that message, and now they started to mock and scoff at the message. And no generation is more mocking than Gen Z. These motherfuckers will mock you for working at McDonald's. They'll mock you for trying to be for trying to be a stepdad when the fucking Bible told you that as a righteous man, nigga, your duty is to the orphans and the widows. But they forgot that part. You so red pilled in this motherfucker.
Mm.
Yeah, you so red pill. You full of this red pill bullshit. And again, I want to see the red pill motherfucker with a functional relationship.
Thank you.
Where your kids at and your wife? Where's your family, motherfucker? I don't want to hear this whole ass shit you talking on the internet about a bitch that you ain't even fucking with in real life.
Mm.
Bunch of these motherfuckers ain't even got no got. How I know you
Thank
got some
you.
women? The fuck?
Thank you.
Because if you was really dealing with women, then you wouldn't be on this red pill bullshit. Yeah, again, we know so much. We know so motherfucking much. And can't solve simple problems.
Simple.
Simple shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
I mean,
yeah.
the one on the left, simple solution, bro. We talked about how to fix that shit. All he needed was a positive male role model. The one on the right, I don't know. I can't. They gonna chalk him up as mental illness or some dumb ass shit like that.
That's a dude. I thought that was a girl.
That's the same thing I said. I said, yo, this motherfucking transgender. My wife was like, nah, they ain't label him as one. They just said, yeah, man. Yeah, I was like, oh, all right. He
That
kind of
nigga
look
that shot in the
like me.
bathroom. Somebody should have told him that you gonna lose some fights or
Yeah.
Ain't that what Craig Daddy did in Friday?
something. But these kids ain't seen Friday. That's how detached. Like that's how much it's slacking it is, man. Like dog, you lost the fight, lose, bro. Or tell him to run it back another day or something.
That's what he told him. That's
You
what
can't
Craig Daddy
kill
told
him.
him, but everybody missed that part. They missed that part.
Mm-hmm.
That shit went over
Put it in
motherfucker head.
Live to fight another day.
Mm.
But we in a generation now to where you can't even take an ass whooping.
And look at that. Look at
Cause you
that. Look at that.
cause
You just said that.
cause you ain't
When did that
you ain't
movie come
been
out?
shit. Friday came out early 2000.
Nah, it was 90s. It had to be 90s.
Okay, there it is. And shit, that just show
So
you how far.
they saw that. That was critical to where they was like, oh no, we gotta change that message. Because they're not even trying to kill each other. I grew up niggas fault. You ain't pull no gun. You pull a gun, nigga, like, what the fuck you doing?
Mm-hmm.
So like
Yeah,
I
it's
said, these
it's,
kids
it's
ain't seen Friday, so they don't know. Oh, I done lost my whole life is over. I gotta kill this nigga. Your life gonna be over then too. But they don't have critical thinking skills. They don't have any foresight. They just think about that moment right there all the time. That's why they so sporadic. They don't plan shit. They just do whatever. Whatever they feel, that's what they do.
so
I
yeah,
told them,
it's
I'm like,
man.
that's the quickest way to die, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga will bait you. You so sporadic. Nigga, man, pull up over here if you really about it. You pull up, you run right into a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Demons waiting on you. I tell them, I ain't into
That's
that
that's
demon
what
shit, nigga. That's just, I can't even believe we got to this point, bro. I never thought we would be this far away from God.
Nobody did, but yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens, bro. You want to handle shit on your own.
And motherfuckers ain't raising their kids, bro. We already know why. If that's your child, why you got to go to the school and be like, can I get my child? And, well, he doing something right now. You got to wait. If that's the case, when schools get shot up, you really can't school. I think you can't sue the school or some shit because why that ain't happen? You heard about the Uvalde shit?
right.
They got to go and sue the damn the U.S. Marshals or something. They had to shoot somebody. It's like, but that showed me that too. Okay, so your kid can get killed while he's in my custody. It ain't nothing gonna happen. Seemed like a play to me. And then who's to say them kids got killed? Who's to say they don't take them kids and go traffic them motherfuckers?
Bro, we on the outside looking in, and only
Hmm.
the most high know the truth. That's why what we seeing happen is gonna continue to happen because people have come up in an age where lies have been propagated and they done digested that shit. The reason our youth, a lot of our youth, don't give a fuck about God is because some of them came through the door of quote unquote black consciousness. And in
Mm,
black consciousness, one of their favorite targets is the Bible and Christianity. White man religion. See, they what they told you to do. Yeah, so dumbass forgot that this is the shit that seen Big Mama through.
thank you, bro. Thank you.
You forgot that this is the shit that kept your mama strong when lights was about to get cut off.
Hmm.
Mm,
You forgot that. This quote unquote white man religion. And this debate about the letter J and all that shit. A lot of our young people, they familiar with that. They familiar with those ideas because that's that consciousness. That's why I say all that being conscious, that shit ain't moved the needle no motherfucking where. Got niggas walking around in dashikis in the motherfucking neighborhood that you don't own a blade of grass in. Hollering about King. I'm over this shit, bro.
Nah, real shit.
My earbuds about to die, so shit, I'm finna get up out of here,
That's
man.
I already say that's a that's about it. We can't say no more about this shit. Shit. Yeah, I mean, the motherfuckers don't see the plays, bro. They don't see the plays. I
And
just felt the need to talk about it because although it's the same thing, we are seeing two different actions here. You know what I'm saying? It's two different. This is two different acts of violence. It's not you can't even compare these acts of violence to being the same.
right. The only thing that's the same about it is the spirit that possessed the shooters.
Exactly.
Yeah, we in a time where again, if the most high don't open your eyes and your ears, you're gonna be like them people in the Bible that have eyes but see not,
Hmm.
have ears but hear not, because God done put a seal on them shits. That's what the Quran say, that the deaf, dumb, and blind wander to and fro because God done put a seal on the hearing and the sight because of their hard hearts.
Mm.
And on that black conscious shit, if the children of Israel were black, that means Pharaoh ass was black too, right?
Real talk.
But don't nobody want to talk about that part of the game. Ain't nobody want to touch that.
Yeah, you got to go to a whole nother live for that part.
Yeah, Hebrew Israelites. If Pharaoh, if the Hebrews was black, that means Pharaoh ass was black too, according to y'all. That part of the world. Let's talk about it. And for all that Power Ranger Superman ass shit, where's the fruit? I'm out, bro. Love y'all, man.
Love you back, bro. have have a good rest of the day. Yeah, that's about it, bro. We didn't talk. Yeah, I mean, 3 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna have to watch a playback. But yeah, it's been real. Shit. Salute to Mom, Dude, Zay, Theo for sliding through, Naeem for being the first one through the door, Smitty. You already know. Yes, I like about it. Heavy Lefty. Shout out to Heavy Lefty. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Look, like I said, bro. Only thing different between these two, the only similarities these two have, I meant to say, is that the demon that possessed them. I mean, because these two acts of violence is completely different. But yeah, that's it. I'm done. I found the outro video.
do about the bloggers, bro, especially in Dallas, bro, because that fucking drill scene that we got, bro, them is kids dying. Like niggas ain't even 18, getting
And this
shot
the
over
Mm-hmm.
thing.
50 times.
And this the thing. Those of us as parents, if you don't want to address it, then understand that this is who your son is got to deal with at high school, in middle school, in some cases elementary. This motherfucker on the screen. These young
Hmm.
motherfuckers already got social media and you already caught up in likes and all this old extra shit. You don't want to address it. Understand.
Hmm.
If your child get hit, if one of your loved ones get hit by one of these motherfuckers shooting a baby Drake, one of the most unreliable, unaimable motherfucking
Mm.
firearms out there, just understand that your silence contributed in your loved one's death.
And stop putting that shit on. Just like grown folks, like fathers want their kids to be football players because I was in football and all that.